르브론을 찾고 있었지 이때.
AI.
Oh, hey.
Glad I found you. How's it going? They're just wrapping up in there.
Oh, yeah, it's great, man. Hey, looking, I'm sorry I'm late. Airport traffic was totally brutal.
No worries, we're used to it. I'm Darren Stackhouse.
사우스베이 레이커스
Yeah,
감독이야.
it's a G League team, right?
Hey, Marcy, you got to read on my lunch? I want a tuna and cheese on 7-grain bread, and then these sprouts they like to stick in there.
There's no 7-grain. And I've been to this place and I've seen the cheese and it's buyer beware.
So what are you gonna give me a little bowl of tuna and slap?
이 사람 프리즌 브레이크에 나오는 그 시즌 4인가 5에 나오는
Tuna's
그
delicious on rye.
Are you saying that
공무원
because you actually
닮았는데.
believe it because of my lack of options?
Tuna's gross, so I guess the second one. Is this the guy?
This is the guy.
Intern's out and I picked the short straw for lunch. I'm Marcy, I do analytics. Your PER is solid, but you gotta get those win shares up if you want to stick.
Gotta get him up.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, let me give you the rest of the tour.
That's really nice of you, Coach, but I slept on the plane and I'm good to go for practice, seriously.
Okay, but those guys are wrapping up in there. Practice doesn't start for another hour.
Wait, they're wrapping up.
Yeah, the Lakers. So, the locker room is down here. Saying this is a brand new facility, our home.
난 G리그가 아니야 아직.
Your new home? What's the problem, kid?
My new home.
Your new home. Now listen, our roster's a little depleted this year, okay? We got some problems, but I got high hopes for you.
Coach,
Stackhouse.
yes, Coach Stackhouse.
Name is Coach Stackhouse.
I don't have a manager yet to get me with like logistics and people to help me out. So,
Right, okay. We're
listen,
here
my
now,
Chinese
though.
isn't all that great.
Okay.
So, sometimes things aren't completely clear. Are you saying that I left the Shanghai Bears for the South Bay Lakers,
Yes.
not the Los Angeles Lakers?
Did someone tell you you were coming here to play in the NBA?
은하님
I
어서
mean, they
오세요.
just said, you know, LA, and then 10 minutes later I'm on a plane, and
I get it.
얘네들은 버스 타고 이동하겠죠? 비행기가 없겠지?
It's a G League.
G리그야
South Bay
G리그.
Lakers.
G리그네.
If you have a problem with it, please.
no,
No?
Coach,
No
I'm
problem.
good. Yeah,
You're good.
yeah,
Sure you
100%.
Need a cup of water?
No, I'm good, man. Let's do it.
Good, let's continue this tour. I got things to do.
어깨 축 처졌어. 왜 이렇게 어깨가?
Hey, Corey.
Hey,
Let me get at you real quick, man. This is a joke, right?
this is how this is gonna go, man. I don't even want to have the conversation.
Oh, whoa. What conversation is that exactly? I'm in a G League, man. I'm supposed to be on the Lakers, bro. I spent all this time dominating in the Chinese
It's
league.
not enough.
I put you on a poster in Shanghai.
Yeah, you showed me up. You played an inspired hat.
That's right, against all stars, Corey.
It was a start.
Is that their word? Or is that yours?
Both. And to tell you the truth, you ain't even on their radar. I've seen their boards, AI. I know who they're tracking, and you're not on there. I'm only telling you because I would want to know.
아직 급이 아직 달라. 여기서 한 6경기인가 7경기 하지 않나?
Sorry. Hey, I understand you.
Yeah, I hope so.
No, I'm saying I understand.
맨날 중국어로 듣다가
You know, I brought you here.
다시 왔다. 팔콘.
I called Stackhouse and he listened.
Wait a minute, you're the guy from after the game in Shanghai. Who are you?
My friends call me Big Toonie. It's not the name my mom's gave me, but it's just as important.
Oh God, you're Big Toonie?
You sound surprised.
Well, no, it's just like when people hear about you, it's like they're describing someone that doesn't really exist.
That's because I'm willing to make decisions no one understands.
Everyone thinks that you should be a GM, and you always turn them down.
Anybody with a TV remote control can make a lottery pick. North Philly, Rucker, Greece, Lithuania. That's where I'm at home, where the game is played. I'm like an old man on the beach with a metal detector, trying to find that piece of gold no one else sees.
Do you Do you think that's me?
Straight up? No.
Ouch.
But you might be. You just tried to run before you could walk or crawl. That's why you ended up where you needed to be.
Shanghai.
Then you learned how to crawl. That's why you're here.
Keep grinding.
이때도 저거 못 하죠.
Something
미용실 같은 거 못 가지.
missing.
Like what?
I put in a word for you once, AI. Just make sure I want to do it again.
AI, my man. Get over here.
Hey, Coach. Coaches.
AI.
You know, everyone on this team really appreciates everything you've done. You know that, right?
Well, I haven't had a chance to do anything yet, Coach, but I'm excited to win this team some games. I mean, y'all need me.
Ha. We appreciate that confidence. You are gonna be just fine. I have a sixth sense about these things.
Thanks. That means a lot.
So there is no easy way to say this, but the South Bay Lakers now have unlimited credit at Reggie's, players and staff included.
Okay. I'm confused. What's Reggie's?
Reggie's famous grinder. It's the food truck
머리통
that's
큰
called
거밖에 안 보여. 뒷모습 보니까.
every local blog, top 10, 5 stars on every app that matters, and we're their new local lunch stop.
Oh, they make great sandwiches. The tuna melt is out of this world. They put 2 to 3 cheeses on every sandwich. It's great.
Swiss and provolone.
Swiss, provolone, and no rye.
No rye.
You like rye?
I'm more of an Italian roll guy myself. So, what is going on here?
Well, we made a deal, and Reggie's was in the deal we made, and we got a player. Plus, they're covering our Reggie's bill for a full year as part of the trade.
Trade for what?
It's a business. It's a business, kid.
비즈니스. NBA 들어가기 참 힘들어, 그죠?
Where am I going now?
다시 또 트레이드 돼. 포트 웨인.
Hey, you AI? Have a seat.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
I'm just finishing up here. So,
Coach Cal.
just taking a nice long look at you.
거의 멜로의 삶을 살고 있어 지금. 카멜로.
Welcome to the Mad Ants, son.
매드 앤트.
Thank you, sir. Glad to be here.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that with a straight face.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to offend.
No, it's Fort Wayne, Indiana. You know, I mean, here's what you need to know: the summers, the winters. Okay, we don't have any sports stations here, so we get all of our news from the Indianapolis affiliate. Okay, let me tell you something about Indianapolis. They think they're so cool because they have like a restaurants and a mall, schools. We don't need all that stuff in Fort Wayne. Okay, thank you very much. But you know, we got other stuff here like we got
Basketball?
Yes, like basketball and.
그래도 중국 쪽보다는 티셔츠가 이뻐 여긴.
Did you know that?
중국은 엄청 안
So there's a
이뻐.
lot of Amish.
Yeah, and they drive real slow in those little horse and buggies, I tell you what. But you know what they do? They make really great furniture. Did you know that? They can make any kind of furniture. They made this desk for me. You gotta pay them in cash though, because they don't like to pay taxes because they hate the government. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's my theory. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, basketball. Discipline, control, and
전주.
respect. Does that make sense?
훈련도 못 하잖아 여기서 지금.
Doesn't
그죠?
really, now that I say it out loud. But anyway, when you're at the Bulldogs, I thought you had a lot of discipline, a lot of control, but you don't respect your team. You know, you're not a team player. You got to master that on the court and off.
Oh, I mean, sir, I never, had much of that.
I tell you what, a lot of guys, they burn out because they think their job ends at the buzzer. It doesn't. What I want you to do is to take some time, make yourself a better man, because that's going to make the team better, okay? And if you treat Fort Wayne right, she'll pay you back in full.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, sir.
You're here because I wanted you here. So prove me right.
드디어 팀원들 만나는군.
I got you, bro. I got you. Would you just hold still? I'm only gonna do this once. All right, Howie.
포지션 포인트 가드예요.
This, I paid for every dinner this season. All right. Enough with the speeches, Paul. Throw it.
여기서도 짭퉁 애들 찾아야 돼.
Ready? 1, 2.
듀. 이때까지만 해도 발매했을 때 약간 GTA 느낌이 났었거든요, 스토리가.
Wait. New guy.
잘 만들긴 잘 만들었는데 너무 짧았지.
Yo! New guy. Howie.
Hey, nice to meet you, bro.
I'm the guy you'll see at the end of the bench. I think coach mostly keeps me around because he doesn't
벤치에
know
앉아
what
있기만
assists.
한다.
Occasionally calls me Doug and confuses me with the equipment guy. Asks me to pick up a towel here and there.
And do you?
No, that's Doug's job. I don't want Doug to lose his job.
그래도 뭐 중국보단
Do
낫지
you know which
여기가.
one of these is my locker?
Just pick one. That's what I usually do. Or just toss my stuff in a heap in the corner.
AI. Locker's over there. Made sure to put a new plate on this morning.
Hey, thanks, man. Hey, wait, you Paul Tatum, right?
Yeah.
4 seasons with the Bulls, 6 with the Heat. One of those with the ring.
노땅이야 노땅?
Yeah. Now I'm a mad ant.
We working together.
Yeah, that's the plan.
존경을 표시. 그래도 챔피언 반지 하나 있으면은 뭐
Legend. I patted my hook shot after you.
전설이지.
Man, I am not worthy.
반지 하나 있는
Thanks,
게
man.
최고지.
I appreciate it. I'm excited to see what we can do out there.
Thanks. Hey, can I get through real quick?
No, I'm good.
Look, bro, I'm gonna need you to slide over, okay? That's my locker.
얘는 내 라이벌인가? 똑같은 포지션.
We'll see you on the floor.
얘도 포인트 가드 같은데 키가.
Hey, yo, what's up with him?
Him? Is that a trick question?
Nah, the dude who's just by my locker, only speaks in 2-word bursts.
He actually talked. It's Marcus Young.
마커스 양.
That's good to know.
기억난다
I
옛날에.
hear we get you and South Bay gets a deli counter.
Point guard too, but yeah. Open tab at a sandwich shop was part of the deal. Apparently it's on all the important lists.
I love lists.
Okay, cool. So, anything else I should know about this place?
Okay, so it breaks down like this. The bus.
Team bus.
Don't even waste space in your bag for one of those neck pillows. It doesn't matter. You're not gonna sleep. Old gym socks everywhere. Basically, it smells like the 70s.
전용기가 없어 이제 얘네들은.
Keep your shower time to a minimum. It's just good business because there's always a line. Guys kind of know to look out for each other here. Come on, let's move it! The food you already know about. Since we're always on the move, it's typically cheap and local. Local meaning a highway convenience mart or hotel vending machine if we don't have time for a longer stop. And we play cards. Lots and lots of cards. Buy a deck.
G리그인데 약간 대학교 동아리 느낌 나.
Missing just makes the bus ride that much longer. We have one of the toughest schedules in the league. And most of those travel miles are through stretches of the country that make your phone as useful as a paperweight. Welcome to the Mad Ants.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yo, check this out, man. When we get out there, I want to be sure that we are clear about who I am and who you are.
Hey, look, man. Coach wanted me here. Okay, that means that he thought that the roster was missing something. It was lacking. Now, I know who I am. So if I was to take a guess about who I would say you are, I'd say you're lacking.
It's my team. It's not yours. It's never going to be yours. I'm going to get my numbers.
Hey, man, everyone gets numbers. But they gotta be big if they mean something.
Okay. Let's see who scores the most points tonight.
Okay, you're on.
이제 경기 나가나 보다. 이 팀들에게 관심을 받았습니다. NBA 팀들 최근 당신의 활약에 주목하기 시작했습니다. 지금처럼만 하면 당신과의 계약에 관심을 보이는 팀의 수가 늘어나고 계약 조건도 좋아질 겁니다. 피닉스 한 곳이야 설마? 설마 한 곳밖에 없어? 여기 지금 포인트가 높지. 피닉스 일단 능력치를 좀 올립시다. 60에 1300원에 힘 쓸 수가 있네. 1300원 속도 일단 제일 중요하고요. 그 다음에 156 덩크 필요 없고 패스 돈이 모자라네요. 스틸 하나 찍자. 62렙 됐다. 가보죠. 마커스 영보다 더 많은 득점을 올리고 자신의 역량을 증명하세요. 오케이. 마커스 영 동일 포지션인 것 같아. 안녕.
Your eyes sharp tonight. Team we're playing is all smoke and mirrors.
Smoke and mirrors.
아까 중국이 한 루키 수준이라고 생각하면은 여긴 한 프로 정도 될 것 같은데.
You name it, I am it. And like the phoenix, I have risen again.
불사조처럼 불.
See, because I'm just surprised they let you through those metal detectors with all that steel pulsing through those broke knees, Jack.
Classic Tater. All set up and no punchline. You sure you know how to play this game, man? Last time I checked, we weren't dropping sex shots at the peach baskets.
여기 A팀기 나오잖아.
AI, Howie, Jackson Ellis.
Hold up, freeze frame. Money.
개 반가워 A팀.
ATM is in the building. What's up?
Okay, I'm confused. What is
존재감이 셌지 2K18 때.
And ATM. Smoke and mirrors.
You might not see us coming, and you definitely won't see us coming. Better check your wallet, son, because you just got jacked. Hey, who's your little tag-along gang, Tater? Looks like they got laws after last week's Bieber concert. Bieber!
비버.
Man, please with all this middle school trash talk. I used to study your moves coming up. Ellis.
길거리에서
I'ma
만났었지
be like
2K18
shadow
때.
tonight. Anywhere you are, that's where I'll be.
Ooh, looks like we got ourselves a player, ATM. Yeah. First name A, last name I. From what we've seen, artificial intelligence pretty much sums up your whack game.
Okay, well, you better have all your money in the safe, ATM, because this crowd's about to see exactly how 2 dinosaurs went extinct.
Is that right? Well then, talk's over, little man. We're gonna make it our personal mission to make sure that every scout sees the tape of this here game. Uses
원래
it as
저렇게
an
만날 수
example
없잖아,
to show
그죠?
what
이게
your career
각 팀이 다르지 않나? 통로가?
Look, enough talk. Let's play.
We'll be seeing you out there. Smoke and mirrors. Out.
참 재밌게 살아.
Okay, so that happened.
Man, please, they all talk.
Whoa, don't fool yourself, kid. They used to be in the league for a reason. We underestimate them, they will bury us.
Greetings, everyone, from Fort Wayne,
해설자도
Indiana.
달라.
I'm Blake Zuniga with
잠깐만, 얘네 여기 이제 능력치 볼 수, 여기도 능력치를 볼 수가 없네요. 오케이.
Tim Swartz
경기를
and Brian
껴보면서
Bannister.
찾아야겠네.
We have G League action
무조건
coming
슈터부터
your
찾아야 돼,
way.
슈터.
And the real story tonight is the addition of AI to the Mad Ants roster. They'll need him to hit the ground running as they
마커스 영
take on
슈팅
a
가드
very
들어오고.
tough Greensboro team.
And the swarm, led by Ellis and ATM, the pair they call Smoke and Mirrors, they have an
ATM이 저기 있구나.
incredible two-man game between them.
AI's debut, Smoke and Mirrors. Oh
이제
yeah,
좀 빨라졌어,
we'll
애들이.
see it all right here tonight.
Well, you watch Ellis play, and it is clear that he is a very tricky player on the floor.
Every move he makes,
나이스.
he does with precision and
올라가나?
purpose. I mean, sometimes it seems like he's winging it out there, but he knows exactly what he's doing with the ball at all times.
You just gotta love watching Ellis play.
나이스.
AI gets it to go.
Well, the three-point shot is such a huge part of NBA basketball these
마커스
days.
형이 패스 주면은 세 발자국 걸은 다음에 어시 주지 말아야겠다. 어시 안 주고 쏴버려야지. 안쪽.
Schrader.
아이고.
Finished off by Jeff Schrader.
달라.
Beyond the catchy
짱깨리그랑
name of
달라.
Smoke and Mirrors, both Ellis and ATM are known trash
Same.
talkers.
Yeah, they will get in your face and let you have it if you can't slow them down.
아담스가 사라졌네. 이제 엘리옵 좀 먹히지 않을까?
With all the trash they're gonna send your way.
And that's part of what makes them so good.
Young, covered by Bishop.
두개 주고.
And Marcus Young, here we go. And the pass hit by
오.
Randolph.
This is the kind of awareness you love seeing from Young, making more of an effort to pass.
릴리즈는 자주 쓰던 거라 어빙 슈폼을 워낙에 많이
Ellis
써서.
outside. First quarter play with about a
나
minute and a
옷을
half
좀 되는데 나?
Well, if you haven't read up on AI, the newest Mad Ant, he's been
손오발이
playing
찔러.
over in China prior to this.
아,
Was
길다.
apparently putting up some decent numbers for the Shanghai Bears when he was noticed by the scouts.
Pass to Tatum.
우리 반지 있는
Now
형님
Randolph.
챙겨줘야지.
Middleton defending. AI up top. 5 to shoot.
야, 안 들어가네 이거.
There, Ellis with defense, it's a huge part of it is just sheer effort.
Outside Middleton.
아,
Here's
코너발이.
Bishop. No good from outside. Tatum spent a good amount of time in the NBA, and you can
마커스
see
형
it with his
패스도 안
approach
주네
to the
저거.
game.
Yeah, a decade in the NBA means so much, and it's something that never leaves you. Trust me, I've been there.
포인트 가드인데
And
볼을 많이
Tatum
못 들어.
knows what it takes to succeed at the highest level, and that means as much, if not more,
조심.
than youth in the game of basketball.
Now here's Ellis. Shot on the wing.
아이고, 막았다.
Now in the
어씨, 들어가네.
scoring column
견제가 안
with
돼?
that
저거?
deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Nothing you can do about that. Sometimes it seems Ellis enjoys hitting these tough, contested jumpers.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Trigg.
명색의 데이텀인데 이름이. 해결 못한다 얘네.
Now here's AI. To the paint.
어시 챙기자.
Here's Randolph. And
나이스,
it's
어시 챙.
good.
옷이 안 들어갔네.
Time running
아.
down on the shot clock. Well, the G League the last few years has increased the competitive level. Fair to say?
Oh, absolutely fair to
팀워크를
say.
빨리 올리는 게
The
중요한데.
NBA has been investing more and more into making the G League a true stepping stone for players who are on the verge of being NBA caliber, but they're just not quite there yet.
Both teams will make substitutions.
나 슈팅 가드 들어왔어요.
On defense, the Mad Ants.
ATM기 안 나왔어 아직.
Pass to Middleton. To the inside. Zadirko. And Dave Zadirko throws it
우리가 좀
down.
빅맨 라인업이
He
좀
is
약한가?
a
애들이
beast on the boards, fellas.
별로네.
And you know when he gets those second chance opportunities, he's not going to waste them.
He savors those second chance opportunities.
Oh, he definitely does. And with him, you know it's always
나이스.
going to be a powerhouse finish. We know that for sure.
팀워크 안 올라가요
You
이거?
talk to
아예 안
anybody on the
올라가나?
Mad Ants, and they'll have a story to tell you about Howie Carter.
Carter is very well liked on the team and brings a good amount of balance to the locker room. Very outgoing player who helps the team bond.
Now here's Goodwin. Here's Peyton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
The Mad Ants leading.
빌드 쉽게 창출의 드리블이야.
AI outside. Trigg.
커딘 준비하자.
Shoots over Peyton.
오,
A
페이드웨이.
big height advantage there.
Well, it's tough to bring a big man that far out from the hoop. That might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Let's see how they match up with it next time down the floor. And we know what the Swarm offense is all about. Smoke and mirrors. Ellis and Middleton are the engine for this team.
The drive by Sheldon Middleton. And good that
비슷한 이름
time.
많아. 미들턴도 있고 뭐
Solid at
비슷한 이름이 많네.
recognizing when he has a lane. You give ATM these openings, and it's straight cash, homie.
Trigg. He's covered by
나이스.
Peyton. AI with the bucket.
Nice touch near
포인트
the
가드 아니니까 슈팅 많이 하자.
Outside Middleton.
인사이드가 잘
Overcalled
먹히네.
wrong. And he misses it off the right side of the rim.
줘.
Poked away.
에라이.
Goodwin with the steal. And here they come. Shoots over Carter.
였는데 딱 줘야지 나한테. 전에 한 것도 현빙이었죠. 현빙 그때 했던 거는 반대로 패스 앤 드리블에 쉽게 창출이었고 그거는 요번엔 반대로. 그때는 드리블이랑 패스를 많이 했던 캐릭이고 요건 이제 슈팅 좀 많이 해보려고.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Down low. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And Brian, really, what a whirlwind past few days it must have been for AI.
아, 좀 넣어주라 친구들아. 어시 좀 먹자. 아, 얘네 골밑 되게 빨리 온다.
You can always depend on him to put that lead pass right on the money.
Outside Young. Back to AI. To the inside.
나이스 픽앤롤.
Solid read from AI. When someone's open, he's good at getting it to them.
And here's Greensboro. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
삐뿔까진 채워놓고 해야 좀 까불어야 좀 할 맛이 나는데.
Is as talented as anybody in this league.
Well, Blake, confidence has never been a problem for Ellis. Even before he was teamed up with ATM, he was regarded as one of the few.
나이스. 야, 나 수비 잘하는데?
Bishop no good.
The fadeaway was about his only option once he decided to shoot.
아이고 샷.
Knocks down the trifecta.
No excuse playing off of AI like this. He's a threat to shoot as soon as he gets the rock.
스위치.
Now here's Ellis. 7 points
아,
in the game.
잘못 떴다.
And that one drops for him.
블락을 뜯지 말아야 되네. 손만 들고 있어야 되나?
And here are the Mad Ants.
Well, if AI is a name that sounds familiar, it is because
야,
of a
영.
dunk that went viral not too long ago. A couple of showstoppers that occurred in an exhibition game against the NBA All-Stars. It was the biggest thing on the web.
샷.
10 points for him. And there it is.
Yeah, I think AI did some work on his inside game.
네, 지금 G리그에서 짱 박힐 클래스가 아닌데.
Ellis outside.
클러치 타임. 너 나도 하 반지가 지금 야 반지의 힘을 보여줘. 그렇지. 요 역시 우승한 사람 달라. 괜히 반지가 있는 게 아니네.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Mad Ants ahead, leading by 5.
벌써 2블락 찍었네.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. You look at AI in this game, he's been everywhere.
His play in the first half, it was very disciplined and efficient, guys. His shot selection was excellent.
That's right. You know, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight,
나이스
he's taking only
파울도.
what the defense is giving him and just not trying to do too much. I like it.
얘가 아까 A팀 옆에서 깝죽거리던 애지. 저 자유투가 안 좋아요 지금. 자유투가 너무 안 들어가.
And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he got there sooner rather than later.
And as you said, Young clearly has aspirations beyond the G
배지가
League.
없어가지고.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, for Young, a lot of it is just learning how to work well within a system. The talent is there for sure, but he still needs to be more aware of what it takes to be successful with a group, not just on his own.
들어와 엘리
The
줄게.
one knock on Young, as talented as he is,
그렇지.
seems to get wrapped up in his own numbers.
랜돌프.
He could be so much better than
잘 넣네
he is
쟤.
if he didn't worry about how many points he was putting up. Hopefully, that is something he matures out of.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 7. To the paint, pass to Schrader.
아이고.
But he stays with it. Here's Bishop, covered by AI. Poked away.
나 뛴다.
4 on the
아,
clock.
먼저 따버렸네.
Here's Bishop.
박사.
It's hauled in by Randolph.
A long-time fans of the
더
team
들어와.
know, Coach Keller is very
아깝다.
fair to his players.
Yeah, and he preaches three things, Tim: discipline, control, and respect. Seems a bit of an old-school approach nowadays, but it's a hit with the team and the fans of the Mad Ants.
And we just love Coach Keller. He's
나이스
great.
어시.
And yep, it's good.
그래도 에이스는 마커스 0이니까 여기.
Without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, it's hard not to appreciate
한 방에 그냥
all the points
몰아쳤네.
they've gotten off of assists today. Just a complete team effort.
And the Swarm call time here. So both teams changing it up here. Not too much to be said
7점차까지
about
날아왔다.
Young, other than
3쿼터
he's a
1분.
standout player.
Has an edge to him on and off the court. He can be described as curt at times, but hopefully he's just a player focused on improving his game. They're working hard to get inside and draw contact a little more than they did in the first half, Tim.
You know, and defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Ellis outside.
자, 우리는 슈팅 가드 마커스 0이랑 저 대머리 아저씨.
To the inside.
반지 가지고 있는 아저씨. 저 아저씨가 그나마 좀 쓸만한 것 같고. 카포는 좀 별로인 것 같고요. 빅맨이 좀 별로 안 좋은 팀인 것 같아. 와, 놓쳤다. 멍 때렸네.
Good, and Sheldon Middleton gets the assist. Well, if you recognize Jackson Ellis, there's a reason. He spent some time in the NBA before coming here to work his way back.
And Ellis is a guy who has his hands in everything. I think he's worked as a shoe rep in the past. Just a guy who is always
나이스 픽앤롤 좋다. 아, 블락.
Back to Ellis.
자꾸 됐다. 미들.
Over
와, 스텝 봐라.
Ellis.
나 5초.
Well, if the shot's not there for you, you've got
그렇지. 여지없이 들어가지.
And I'm not quite sure what his mindset was there, but that was not a good shot. I don't care how you look at it.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Mad Ants ahead, up by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
좋아.
Welcome back as we get set to.
이거 왜 안 뜨지 저거? 다운님 5,000원 고맙습니다. 이게 알람이 안 떴지? 고맙습니다.
Start the fourth.
손 좀 봐야겠는데 좀 이따가.
Trailing. Well, so much of this offense is
알람이 왜
based
안
on
울렸지?
smoke and mirrors. And if you can stop them, you slow up the whole team.
Yeah, but that's a lot
와, 얘
easier
스텝 밟는
said
거 보소.
than done. ATM
아,
and
찔러줘.
Ellis have found success by going with
밖으로
what works
빼주고.
for them. And if you take away one option,
3점이 없는
they're
애네.
just gonna find another way to hurt you.
Pass to AI. Here's
미들
Randolph.
미들도
Young.
젠장할
covered by
씨.
Bishop.
믿었던
And
애들이 다 없어.
3-second call.
대머리 아저씨 3점 쏠 줄 알고 밖으로 빼줬는데 3점 없고. 하폰가 센터인가 미들도 주려고 빼줬는데 미들도 안 쏘고. 누가 쏘는 거지 지금
Now
여기?
here's Middleton. Guarded by Young.
슈터가 없네.
Now here's Middleton. D right on him. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And ATM actually played his way into the league by performing well at street ball events.
And it didn't happen immediately for ATM. Took some tries before he was finally able to break through and get a chance, but he's made the most of
역시 한
it.
7개는 채워줘야
Respect
되는데.
ATM for the work that he's put in.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
The former USC standout Middleton, he has dreams of making it to the NBA,
야, 바꿨어.
and he's not giving up on them.
Bishop outside. From the elbow, a nice shot by Ellis.
수비에서 뭔가 문제가 보이기
Well, you
시작한다.
know that this
점점.
offense is going to lean heavily on the smoke and mirrors pick and roll.
들어가.
And even though they do it with some flash, credit Ellis and ATM for
그렇지.
being very refined in how well they can execute the two-man game. Nice soft touch.
애들
Drop
리드
that
패스
one in.
줘가지고 안으로 찔러줘서 어시 좀 먹어야겠는데.
Here's the Swarm with the ball. 9-point game.
어쨌든 패스 배지를 올려야
We've gone
되니까.
about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. Middleton.
미들.
Pulls
와.
up, high post. Rebounded by Trigg. And these
형님,
guys
저
have
주세요.
had some good motion on offense. Nice assist.
나이스.
Everybody's involved offensively. It's in a way helping you.
잘해야지. 잘 받아먹네 골 밑에서.
Yeah, Paul Tatum, he's a bit of a tweener forward. Has some years of service on the NBA level so far. As talent goes, he is really as good as it gets on this level. Still, he's a well-traveled player.
And the swarm call time.
A팀 떴나요 경기? 볼 수가 없네. 만날 수가 없네 A팀. A팀 플레임이 뭐지? 얘가 A팀이지. 12분 떴네. 12분.
Here. And for Paul Tatum, he is the veteran on this team.
Still a strong player
옷이 하나
overall,
더
but
챙기면
Tatum's
되겠다.
best days are probably in his past. Still, he has a lot to contribute, though. I mean, on a team like the Mad Ants, Tatum's experience and knowledge are huge for a roster
마커스 형
this
눌러줘.
young.
AI drives in.
그렇지. 역시 중국보다 피지컬이 좋구만요.
And the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous
아 여기 이제 뜨네요 이제.
offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming on the end of an alley-oop.
What a lob.
Man, they've got this team hanging on for dear life right now.
Pass to Jones. Bishop.
첫 경기 잘하고 있다.
5 on the clock. To halt the run.
와, 야 미는 거 보소. 거치네.
That's foul number 2 for him. Timeout called the Mad Ants.
He wants to tinker with the game plan a
2분
little bit,
30초. 더
and
뛰고
now's
싶은데.
the time to do it.
Yeah, there were clearly
뛰겠지?
some things going on out there he didn't like.
That's a good time to take a timeout.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Young, and he gets it to go from the high post.
자존심 있어가지고 저 패스 잘 안 해.
Is falling in, and that score
근데 여긴
keeps
너무
climbing.
좀
And that
약한
is one
리그라서
demoralized set of defenders out there at this point. I think I could jump out on the hardwood and score some points.
실력 차이가 많이 나죠
Well,
여긴.
most know Sheldon Middleton as ATM, and he prefers it that way.
He tried explaining
안쪽,
the
안쪽.
self-proclaimed nickname to me once. Something about
그래도
needing
내가
money.
명색에
I'm not really
맞고 한
sure.
14년은
To be
했는데.
honest, I have no idea why the name has stuck around with him.
자,
And here are the Mad Ants. Trigg, he's covered by Schrader.
아 개인기 있으면 체력
Outside
쭉쭉
Young.
따네 지금.
High post, Connor Trigg. Back to Young.
쏴, 그렇지. 아 아깝다.
The three won't fall. Here's the Swarm with the ball. Trailing by 13.
아 리바는 어림도 없네.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Trigg.
돌려.
AI outside.
올리고 하나 가자.
And he lobs it up towards the rim. Now here's Randolph. Clock at 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike.
방금도 엘리오 타임
It's
딴
gonna be
나왔는데
Jackson
아깝다.
Ellis. Well, we know that AI came over via trade. Officially, it was for cash considerations, but the rumors say it was something more specific.
Less of cash considerations.
아,
and
자유투
more of
제발.
the recompense. What I'm getting at is that he was traded.
70%는 나와야 되는데 자유투.
Not a high point for him, but I'm sure he'll look back at some point and laugh at it all. One would hope.
Well, he should be using it as, you know, a means of motivation, Tim.
수비 좋고 아싸 리바.
A bit long that time.
And AI, the newest member of the Mad
나이스
Ants.
플래시 패스. 아 슈터가 아니네 쟤. 슛이 아예 없네.
A great deal of potential in this young man.
페이도 잡아주고.
And here's AI
나이스.
outside. Add another one in the scoring ball
K20
for
지금
him.
하는
He's
캐릭터
7
아키타입으로 들어갈 거예요.
That caps off what's been
아키타입
a
자체가
phenomenal
바뀌지 않는
showing for
한은
them.
쉽게
Yeah, Tim, I'd like a
창출해
piece of that cake if I could have
드리블,
it.
어빙 사이즈로 해서
Here's Ellis.
막았다. 뛴다.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Swarm will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
간단하게 0.5초.
From deep three-point range. Oh, no good. And it's a win for the Mad Ants in the debut of AI. Strong
너무
game
쉬워,
all
너무
around.
쉬워.
And it is rare to see a team not get run over by the tricks of smoke and mirrors. But the Mad Ants were able to survive the tandem and get the win here on their home floor.
And you could just tell that the energy of Fort Wayne has picked up with the addition of AI. The whole team seemed to play with a bit more fire.
And we announced with more fire. But that's going to do it for us here. For Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga. Thanks for tuning into this broadcast of Mad Ants Basketball.
꽤 많이 오르겠다. 어시는 패스 권위자 때문에 올려야 되고 엘리웁도 훈련 안 하고 올려야 되거든요. 고공 패스 전문가 저것도. 픽앤롤도 솔직히 뭐 그냥 훈련 안 해도 되고. 아티스트는 패스 아티스트는 그냥 훈련으로 올려야 되고. 자이트 노답이다 진짜. 얼마 주지? 11,000원. 한 개 돌파했다. 1,400원. 오, 돈 되게 많이 주네.
They just give me the rock after the screen, man. Move it.
Give me a second.
Think you own the court? You think you own this locker room now?
Nah, but I think I just scored more points than you tonight. And I think I'm gonna do the same thing tomorrow night, and the next, and the next.
That's how it is? Huh? That's what you
Hey,
think?
whoa, guys!
Is that what you think is gonna happen?
Hey, it's
Huh?
okay, man, it's okay. I'm just trying to get under Marcus's skin. Let's work.
G리그 매드 엔트스? 여긴 어딘지 모르겠네. 지역
Two breaded pork
매드 엔트?
tenderloins. Thanks, Joe. On the house, Paul. Thanks, buddy.
What is this?
Breaded pork tenderloin? Come on, bro. This is an Indiana staple. It's also the only sandwich that could double as its own plate. Look at the size of that thing.
Yeah.
Man, all the big food shows have been gagging to get a piece of this here icon for years. But the owner just shoos them off. Old school, Midwest, no desire for celebrity, only the work matters. You need to stop letting Marcus get under your skin, boy. I mean, he's arrogant, but you're so self-conscious, you'll eventually lose. It's gonna affect everything you do on the court, and then you're never gonna get to the NBA. No, come. We're only having lunch so you can find out how to get out of this city, right?
Look, I'm sorry, man.
Okay, only apologize when absolutely necessary. We need more ambition on this team.
So what's it like? You know, like the league?
No different to this. Yeah, players are faster, they can jump higher, court's still the same size. Better hotels. You wanna know how to get in?
Deal with Marcus. You know, like make sure he doesn't mess up my chances with the
Here's
scouts.
an idea. How about you see Marcus as not a rival, but more of a teammate?
Why? He's not going to.
I mean, like, I grew up in Houston. Okay, I was a Rockets fan, do or die. That was my team. You know, still is deep down. But you, young players, you.
매드 엔트스 인디애나 하부 리그예요.
You probably travel around the country, you know, in camps and tournaments, and you're probably shuffled around by the AAU. You probably never really had a team, right?
Yeah, the Lakers, of course. The Heat.
Yeah, I'm not talking about respect. I'm talking about love. Okay, a love that charges you, feeds you, and that is the difference between a player and a legend. Show the Mad Ants that you're not just passing through. You show them that passion, the appreciation, and I promise you, none of the time you spend here will be wasted.
What's up?
You're Paul Tatum, right?
Yeah.
2K20에서는 포인트 가드로 레이커스를 갈 건데 지금 이 캐릭터는 어디 갈지 모르겠어요.
You guys, both of you guys are like my favorite player on the Mad Ants.
Mad Ants? You a fan?
I'm Zach Coleman. Guys, it's the Mad Ants. It's the Mad Ants.
Mad
I
Ants.
told you it was them.
Fans of the Mad Ants?
Yeah, man. Are you kidding?
짤 것 없어도 G리그는
Watch every single
안겨주네.
game. This season has been so freaking exciting, dude. It's so awesome to know you guys are definitely going all the way.
Whoa, okay, let's just slow it down. It's long season.
You're right, Mr. Tatum. You know, one game at a time. But man, AI, I've seen you be under way worse pressure, and you always come through. When you hit that baseline jumper with 2 seconds left to send it to OT in that tourney game you played, man, legendary.
어서
Ice
오세요.
water in your veins.
Thank you, man.
Speaking of which, you guys good? You need a refill? It's on me.
Wait. So you know about me? You know how I deal, huh?
Honestly, if I can speak honestly,
Sounds like you can.
I grew up in this town my whole life, but I feel like I know this world, man. I know the game. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, but I consider myself like a social media maven. I know how silly that sounds coming out of my mouth, but I'm serious, dude. Look.
Let me see this, man. Oh, look, you got
나보다 많다.
50,000
팔로워 5만
followers?
명.
Yo, what did you say you did?
51.4, but everything, dude. Ad campaigns. I boost the social media presence of all these local businesses. Right now, I'm driving people to the Wayne Grove. I'm helping this small coffee shop down by the river. They're outselling even the big guys by the courthouse, dude. But even if they weren't blowing up, I would make sure they were blowing up. But sometimes, it's just great to support a product that you actually believe in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, a coffee refill would be good.
I'm really close to this business being big enough to quit this job, but enough about me. What about you guys? I mean, the Mad Ants and you, AI, you guys don't have a social media presence. Nothing comes up.
I'm been a little busy playing basketball. Don't really have
I'm
time
not saying
for
that you
much
should
else.
worry about it, but maybe I should be worrying about it, man. Ever since you threw down that sick dunk on Corey Harris in Shanghai, you've been a
이거
social
스토리
media
모르는 사람도
ghost.
있을 거예요
I mean,
아마 지금.
Do you have a social media
스토리가
manager?
재밌거든 이게.
'Cause I could be your social media manager. Or just your regular manager if you don't have one of those.
You know what? I don't, but thank you though.
Hey,
Appreciate that.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. All right, think about it.
Do I still think about it? Yeah, of course I still think about getting that mid-season call to be the 12th man. And I'm always gonna think about it. You know, maybe I'll get that one last ride. But you wanted advice. Be here. Now. Don't worry about what's coming.
You're good to Fort Wayne. She'll pay you back in full.
Let the coach know you know.
Yeah.
Listen, man, you saw them at the diner. Okay, we are kings around here. And yeah, sure, everyone in the NBA is a king too, but here it's different. You know, it's like your family's filling the stands in the high school gym. It's just a couple of farm boys playing one-on-one.
이거 재밌는데.
Hey, what do you say to a couple of kings taking on the common folk in a game against the barn door?
오늘 웨스트브룩도 와가지고 길거리 농구 보면서 이런 생각을 했겠지.
Y'all need 2 more?
양악.
Yeah. Come on.
완전 양악.
It's on, brother.
아 근데 저 친구 슛이 없어. 아까 경기 뛰어보니까. 얘 무조건 인사이드야. 팀. 나이스. 팀원. 헐. 잘 안 들어가네. 나이스. 오 스틸 보소. 잉그램님 어서 오세요. 빼주고. 요 어디서 좀 놀았나 본데 슛이 들어가 버리네. 빼줄게. 땡겨줄게. 한쪽 다시 땡겨주고. 아이솔해 아이솔 거기서. 안 들어가네. 큰일 났네. 지금 61인가 그래요. 팝으로 빠지는 거 보소. 나도 이제 적극적으로 득점을 가담해야겠군. 와, 나이스. 가자. 빼. 픽도 물러지나? 픽. 픽앤파 못 찔러줄게. 안 되네. 나이스. 그렇지. VC 네 안 쓰고 하고 있어요. 너무 쓰면 사기일 것 같아가지고 안축 줘야지. 그렇지. 비하인드 백, 스텝 백. 안 들어가네 이거. 나이스 스틸. 가져가. 픽. 그렇지. 아씨 이걸 놓친다고? 너무한 거 아니야? 체력 좀 채우고. 너 스틸 좋아. 밖으로 빼주지. 저 친구. 그렇지. 어떻게 할까? 잽 스텝으로 들어가자. 스핀 무브. 너무 느리다 스핀 무브. 들어갔다. 안 들어가네 이거. 어벤 언더. 굿샷. 나 스텝백 하나 넣고 싶은데. 나이스 오픈. 20점짜리인가요 이게? 저 아저씨. 하나 들어갔다. 아직 저 애니메이션이 기본이라 좀 멋이 없어. 하나 더. 시미 페이드 들어가 볼까? 안 밀리겠지. 얘는 빡세다. 포스트로 덤비기엔 좀 빡세다. 오, 이 친구 보소? 여기 근데 너무 약해가지고 애들이. 3점 있나? 얘 3점 없죠? 블락 먼저 뜨면 안 되는데. 8대3. 3점 라인에서 잽 스텝 밟다가 사이드 스텝 밟아가지고 3점 하나 때려 넣어야겠다. 마지막으로. 친구. 안돼. 마지막 골은 내가 넣을 거야. 씨. 피지컬 차이가 너무 나는데. 팅. 쏘지 말고 나에게 다시 줘. 야 쏘지 말라고. 씨 내가 넣어야 되는데. 넣어줘. 잽. 잘못 썼다. 잘못 눌렀다. 멋있는 거 하나 보여주려고 하는데. 잽 스텝에서 스텝백으로 들어가야겠다. 와 씨. 야, 너 개인기가 그렇게 좋았어? 씨. 프로스트 기능 드리블이에요, 드리블. 경기 때나 저렇게 하지, 새끼. 와, 낫겠다. 헛. 아, 나 저기 아직 볼컨이 안 좋네요. 이거 원래 스텝백 딱 되는데. 이게 안 돼. 볼이 흘러. 못 쏘겠네 저거. 체력 없다. 피 줄게. 나이스. 아, 아쉽네. 원래 딱 발 잽으로 딱 뻗은 다음에 스텝백 딱 치면은 슈팅 나가는데 볼컨이 낮아서 그런가 유지가 안 되네.
What's going on?
Directions.
볼컨 좀 올려야겠다.
Charity booth again. Coach says we gotta take shifts, man, to meet and greet.
Says we're with the Pacers group.
Dude, we'll be lucky to get near the cheerleading section. They do this every year. The Pacers get a choice position between the Ferris wheel and the Gravitron. They stick us at the end of the corn maze.
It could be fun. You know, meet with some local fans, make some new ones. All my time in Shanghai, I never even left my apartment.
Fairgrounds are nowhere near Shanghai, man.
I know. No fried chocolate brownies in China.
Hey, who are you and what have you done with AI?
바로 경기 나가나? 저기 자선 저기가 나가나?
State fair, right, guys? Isn't this fun?
이제 여기 여자친구
This is so
만난다,
fun.
그죠?
Oh, I'm having the best time. All right, step right up and get your picture taken with the Mad Ants. The Mad Ants, right here. Okay. Don't worry, guys. Stay positive. We'll get some takers. Anybody want a picture with the Mad Ants? No? Okay. That's not cool. Okay, be quiet. I think I hear somebody in the corn stalks.
Oh, no, it's just a nest of rabbits, Coach. I've been fooled twice already.
Rabbits? Really? How'd they find their way out of the maze? Hey, you know what? You're starting to bum me out with that negative attitude, AI. I think you gotta look on the bright side. We're all having fun here.
Speaking of which, Coach, no one's come out of that maze for like 2 hours. Is there a point we should be like worried?
Oh, people can get out of there. I mean, I was stuck in there one time for 24, 48 hours, but eventually
캐릭터 역시 몰입감이 생기는군. 2K20 때는 시간을 좀 들여서라도 어빙이랑 어빙 닮은 꼴로 만들어야겠다.
Wouldn't that be fun?
몰입감이 사네 확실히.
Howie and Paul.
I think they went up front to see how much longer until the fair was over.
Until the fair's over? Until the fair's over? Okay, now listen up! I'm sick and tired of people asking when the fair's gonna be over.
감동.
We're all here to have fun. I'm having a great time. We should all be having a great time. Sorry. Shouldn't have yelled. Should not have yelled. Hey.
페이스 커스텀 많은데 그거 보고 따라 만들긴 했는데 2K20 또 처음에 나오면은 바로 안 나와서
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I yelled at you.
Ooh, hey, they said that there was a deep
8월 달에 그 데모 나왔을 때 찾아봐야겠어요.
Hey guys, did you want a picture?
Yes. Oh my God,
All
that'd be so amazing.
Let's do it.
Thank you. Awesome.
Here,
Here
let's
you go.
bring it in. Come on.
Yeah, like from over there would be really great.
Oh,
Thanks.
just
This is
you
my
guys.
good side. Wait, no, this side. Okay.
찍어달라는
Hashtag
얘기였어.
blessed. Hashtag grateful.
Got it.
Oh my God, thank you. Oh, don't use a filter. That makes my face look like old carpet. Oh, that's not the filter. Yeah, you're.
Yeah, real funny. I'm not talking.
잉그램 이제 레이커스 아니죠. 뉴올로 갔잖아.
If we lose tomorrow, it'll only be the second most embarrassing thing to happen to you this week.
Really, Coach?
I'm just joking.
Yeah, I need to go to the bathroom.
Which one are you going in?
Corn maze.
The corn maze is not a bathroom.
Little help there, big fella? Wow. Nice throw. Crisp chest pass. Old
코비랑
school.
샤키.
I like that. That feels like you might have the skills for a little ball.
Nah, man, I'm good.
I know you're good. I can tell you have the look of a winner. What I'm asking you to do is prove
나
it
이거
now.
옛날에 나 이거
Sink some
졌던 거
shots, what do
같은데.
you say?
Look, man, I know your moves, okay? Ball rolls to my feet. You get my attention. You flatter me.
게이지가 안 나와 이거. 내가 기억하기론 옛날에.
Okay. Look, I can tell you're a man of uncommon intelligence and savvy. So for you, my best deal. Check it out. $3, 4 balls.
Thank you, man.
Oh, come on, man. Get a prize. The girl
아 이거
you're trying to
주작이야?
impress
못 이겨
here.
여자? 왔다. 썸녀.
You heard him. Impress me.
Uh-oh, the gauntlet is thrown.
You want me to sink some shots, huh?
Mainly, I'm just trying to score that stuffed elephant that's hanging on that back wall there.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You sure it's, not the green one? I mean, I know it's smaller, but I don't know. Something about those eyes.
Okay. I kind of see it. There's something there. An underdog. Let's get it.
Okay, great. You got to sink 4 shots in a row twice to get that one.
Oh. Such a tall order. I don't know. What do you think?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say y'all were working me for both sides.
The shot clock's ticking.
Let's both shoot. When we shoot together, then, she gets the green one. Does that work for you?
In the name of love, here we go.
아이고 잘 안 나오는데 게이지가.
All right, all right.
1 down for the lady.
이거 R스틱으로 하는 거구나. 아이 젠장 씨. 잘 안 들어가 이거.
Not as easy as it looks.
쟤 다 넣잖아, 그죠? 얘 다 넣을 걸 아마.
Another make for the lady.
하나 넣었다.
Not bad. Back to me then.
And the gentleman gets on the board.
얘 다 넣어 얘.
We've got a player here.
Okay. I see you.
타이밍을 알 것
Another
같은데.
one for the gentleman.
한참 당겨야 되는 것 같은데. 후후. 바람 불어야 돼.
And the lady keeps
뒷바람
the
불어야 되는데
pressure
저런 거.
on.
She certainly does.
박지수 동생 아니야 저거? 왜 이렇게 잘 넣냐? 아씨 무조건 2개 들어가네 이거.
Tough luck, boss. A nail
무조건 2개
biter,
들어가
but
이거
in the
씨.
end, a loss is a loss. Open for another go?
Nah, that's it, man. I know when I'm beat. You got a real shot. I'm impressed. And I don't know what happened to me. It's my job to make those. Man, I must have been nervous.
코끼리 겁나 크네.
I'm thinking less about the nerves and more about the elbow flare on your release.
Oh, okay, so you are a ringer then.
I mean, let's just say I'm a firm believer in the fundamentals.
All right, see, that sounds like something that only a player would say. So what's the real resume here? Huh?
I was a starter in high school and bench warmer in college, which coincidentally is also the name of my still unwritten memoir. What about you? What's making the shots a part of my job thing?
I'm a mad ant.
아니 티셔츠에
It's the
버젓이
local
써 있는데
basketball
뭐.
team in the G League.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of them. I've been to a couple games. I just, yeah, I don't recall reading about how the Ants were signing a player with frayed nerves, though.
Okay, shots fired. Wow, throwing shade at a total stranger on day one. Okay, I see you.
My friends and enemies call me Nikki.
니키.
AI, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Whoa, where have you been, Smiler, huh? Playing carnival games?
Yeah, everyone was saying you needed some alone time after Coach cut through your paper-thin skin. Oh, their words.
All right, for your information, gentlemen, you were looking at a man who has just secured a date.
Oh, no.
그쵸 오래간만에 보니까 좋죠.
No, not
Oh,
나도 그때 9월달에 한 번 하고 스토리를 이때까지 한 번도 안 봐가지고 간만에 보니까
One of these days, you're
재밌네.
gonna make a joke worth laughing at, Howie. I promise you. I'm gonna shake your hand when you do.
Yeah, I don't think it was a joke.
Yeah, let's just call it a cautionary tale.
Hey, Zach. It's Zach, right?
Yeah, AI.
Hey, how you doing, man? Good to
Dude.
see you.
So right after you left, I got to thinking, what if I could
오버롤 95가 높아야지 다음 캐릭터 만들 때 배지가 주 스킬 배지만 5개만 꽉 찬 상태로 될 거예요. 아마.
What do you think?
Oh. Man, where did you find all this?
Man, I just told you I made it.
Wait, you made this just since we met at lunch?
Yeah, it doesn't take long. Rip some clips, editing software, add some music, done.
And you can put all this on social media?
I can make this set fire to social media, like crash sites. Maybe not actually do that, you know. I have this problem with overpromising. I'm trying to catch myself when I start to do it. But we're doing pretty good so far, man. 1,500 retweets already.
People are taking notice.
We're gonna make them take notice, dude. You give me a couple days.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, would you like to be my new social media rep?
소셜 미디어를 조심해야
Don't get ahead of
돼.
yourself.
운동 선수들은.
Also, I can't get ahead of myself since I can't really afford full time, so.
Hey, no worries. I'm gonna be working all the time anyway.
All right, well, come to the game tomorrow then.
I will be there, and maybe try and hit some stuff to help me diversify the reel, like assists. Maybe a triple-double?
I'll see what I can do.
All right.
All right, baby.
Hey,
come to the corn maze with me. Yeah, I hear it's a totally different experience if you go through the exit and the corn's kind of looking away from you. It's very, very awesome. Come on. Tay-Tay, you come too. You can come.
Oh, he did not just call me Tay-Tay.
경기는 언제 하지? 나의 관심도가 꽤 많이 올라가네요. 지금으로서는 시카고랑 시카고에서 좀 관심 있는데 피닉스랑 그다음에 나 1,400원 쓸 수 있자. 볼컨 좀 올리자. 볼컨 다 올리자. 가속 하나 올리면 어떻게 되지? 1,300원. 1,300원 된다. 오케이. 자, 76,000원에 시작을 했으니까 오케이. 그다음에 체력은 좀 올려야겠다. 그다음에 오케이. 볼컨이 중요해. 모두에게 공평한 기회를 위해 어시스트 10번. 오케이. 어시 10개. (95) 만드는 거는 돈이 문제가 아니야.
Surprised you made it on time.
냉정하게 대응. 너의 존재를 내가 알고 있다 이 자식아.
I'll buy. Why wouldn't I be here?
I just figured you're new PR guy. Have you doing a couple radio shows and TV shows this afternoon, talking yourself up.
Man, look who just rented a condo in your headspace.
경기 끝나면 주는 점수가 한계 돌파 퍼센티지 올라가는 점수야.
Okay, so you got jokes, huh? You ever get tired of hearing your own hustling?
There it is. My first down payment.
So it's all you now, huh? Just you and baby Zuckerberg?
Zach's on all the Mad Ants, all right? This exposure's good for all of us. We all win.
The Mad Ants aren't going anywhere. He needs to just focus on looks from the league.
2K20 때 바빠야죠. 바빠야
You think
좋지.
that he's gonna help you with the scouts too?
I know he's going to help
열심히
you.
해야죠.
You're in my way.
Dave, you heard about Vlad?
Nah, who's Vlad?
The Romanian guy on the Nets. They just brought him
92에서
over.
93.
I didn't
그
see a Vlad on the
이상은
roster.
Their center.
다 파크로 올려야 돼. 파크. 파크가 경험치를 많이 주고 빨리 끝나서 파크 안
Whoever
뛰면은
he is, we got this.
올리기 힘들어요.
Yeah. I read up this morning on Wayne Hoops HQ. The blog called us out, saying that the key to this game is neutralizing Haji, and the only way to do that is to get
Multi.
everybody involved. So, that's what I'm gonna do.
Are you looking to get a triple-double?
I'm looking to win, baby.
더블 한번 해보자. 일단 어시부터 꽉 채운 다음에.
Hello, everyone, from beautiful Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm Blake Suniga alongside
1군에서
Tim
내려온
Swartz
애들은 안
and
보이네
Ryan
여기.
Vanafetemi.
G리그.
We've got Mad Ants basketball for you as they take on the Long Island Nets.
And of course, the player to watch out for in the Nets is
파크는 안 하죠. 전 파크 별로 안 좋아해서.
better known as Vlad the Impaler, a monster of a big man that is a top talent in the G League.
And with Vlad on one side and AI and Marcus Young on the other, you can expect a lot of beautiful basketball being played.
Well, the Mad Ants will have their work cut out for them. We'll see if they're up for the task as this game unfolds here tonight.
어시부터 10개
I'm
채워야
not sure,
되는데.
Brian, if you caught the local news, but apparently some of the Mad Ants
야,
players
견제 잘한다 나.
played a pickup with some of the locals.
Yeah, a sight to see for sure. I believe it was AI and Tatum in a
와,
2-on-2
뱅크.
game. You know, small things like that are what makes this team so endeared in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, they really love him out here.
Now here is Nelson. Haji, Trigg defending.
하지.
From 13. And
오,
he gets
하지.
a friendly spin, and that one drops. And with Vlad the Impaler, they really run the offense through him.
Every set this team has makes the best use of having an elite center in the middle. Haji is a great presence on the floor, and it's no surprise they built the offense around him.
AI with it. He's guarded by Kelsey. Clock at 6.
쏘자. 슈터가 없어갖고 미쳐버리겠네.
Here's Tatum. Good on the
어시를 좀
baseline
픽앤팝으로
J.
좀 채우고
We see
싶은데.
the offensive know-how of Tatum. With his knowledge and NBA resume, there really aren't many ways he can't score.
Now here's Kelsey. From downtown. And
아,
Robert
저런
Andrews
친구가
with the
필요한데.
three.
3점
And for
날리는
Long Island,
친구가.
Vlad is the star of the team. But the top to bottom, they have talent.
Absolutely. They provide a tough matchup for teams because they can run so many sets from inside and out. Reminds me a little bit of how the Denver Nuggets are constructed.
Yeah, great point, Brian.
He gets
나이스.
it in there.
득점은 너무 쉬운데
I think AI did some more
어시가 문제네.
inside game during his
어시
time
10개 하라
inside. He's
그랬는데.
looking very confident in that area.
Now here's
아,
Kelsey.
씨.
See right on
수비.
it. It's hauled in by the Mad Ants. Inside. A nice
그렇지.
shot
하나
by
챙기고요.
Trigg.
He knows how to make his mark in the paint. Triggs got a lot of other jobs to do out there.
은근 힘들어.
Scoring
어시 10개 챙기
inside, that's job number
5분짜리라.
Now here's Kelsey. Pass to Joseph. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot of this game.
마커스 형은 잘 안
When you've got
쏘더라고.
somebody that
쟤
open
근데
on
볼
the
주기 싫어
perimeter,
쟤.
the kick out is the only choice.
One thing you have to admire about Coach Keller is his
엘리브 하나
commitment to
들어가보자.
having the team stay involved with the community.
When you create an atmosphere like that within a locker room in the surrounding city, you get more than the sum of your
야,
parts.
씨, 내 패스 받고는 3점 안 쏘는데.
Inspires his players by really making what they do larger than the results on the floor.
Timeout called, the Nets.
엘리웁 저거는 NBA 올라가서 올려야 되나? 내 패스도 별로 안 좋고 받는 애도 별로 안 좋은 것 같은데 엘리웁. 속공 때 말고는 조금 효과가 없는 것
Now
같아요.
here's Russell, defended by Carter.
좀 밑에서 좀 패스를 줘야 되나?
Shoots over Grace.
뛴다.
And the first shot of the night for him, no good. The Mad Ants with the lead. Howie Carter, not the most impactful player on the floor for the Mad Ants, but he is a valuable member of the team.
Oh, absolutely. He can give them a spark on occasion, but he's one of those glue guys. Fantastic chemistry with the rest of the team, and he just knows his role.
What a perfect release that time. I thought it might get blocked, but nope.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that matchup. Excellent ability to get off the long range.
마커스 형에게
It's all
잘해줄
about
필요
timing
없어.
when there's a guy bigger guarding you.
걔 없어도 내가 이길 수 있어. 단지 어시가 문제일 뿐이지.
That one's off. Second quarter, and we're a little over a minute and a half in.
튕긴다.
And
와우.
Nelson gets it to go.
Such an assured talent. You give Nelson any room to shoot off the pass, and he'll make use of it. Well, if you ever had the chance to talk to Paul Tatum about basketball, you can
테이텀
really
아저씨를
just tell how
믿자.
passionate he is about the game. You pick any topic about the sport or any part of the game's history, and he'll chew your ear off about anything until the sun comes up.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
He thought he had the clean block, but the refs, they saw it differently.
단 4개는 채워야 되는 전반에. 후반에 좀 많이 뛰는 편이라.
Outside Grace. Young.
리드 패스 집어넣자.
AI. He's guarded by Kelsey. Pass to Randolph. Good.
굿. 어시 좋고요.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and he'll have that ball there waiting for him.
Outside Kelsey. Haji.
하지.
Soft touch off the glass.
And Andre Haji, better known as Vlad the Impaler, he is a handful of a center. Does everything you want from a big man, including scoring, defense, and setting up others on the offensive end.
Pass to Grace. And here's Randolph. Haji covering.
체력 좀 찍어야겠다. 체력 너무 달린다.
Here's AI. From beyond the arc.
아, 릴리스 좀만 더
Haji
땡길 걸.
comes up with the rebound. And with Haji, as you mentioned, it is the ability to create for others that's so special.
Very special, very skilled, very smart player. And, you know, it's rare to see a player of his caliber last long down in the G League. And I just think it's a matter of time before he catches on with an NBA squad. You just know there are scouts here watching.
저거 내 어시는 다 날려먹는 것 같아.
Use that kind of playmaking ability.
기분 묘하게 나쁘네.
And Paul Tatum, a Houston native, grew up in that area.
And Tatum was a huge Rockets fan growing up. You talk to him and he'll tell you his love for the game all started with him watching his hometown team as a kid.
Yeah, watching a little T-Mac, a little Yao Ming.
To the paint, Randolph. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, that speaks to the intelligence of AI. Knows when one of his guys isn't being covered.
다음 판에 돈 다 저거 체력 찍어야겠다.
Nelson outside. Haji, he's guarded by Grace. Knocked loose.
나이스.
Marcus
맞아.
Young with the steal. And when Young is on the
다시 주고.
floor, you know he is.
어시 챙겨야 돼, 어시.
Punishing the rim with power. Gotta enjoy watching Young rise up to hammer that one down.
With the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, if they can hurry it up.
Gotta be quick.
Haji's shot
맞죠.
is off. And here are the Mad Ants.
아, 줄 데가 여기밖에 없네. 마커스 영씨 주기 싫은데 줄 데가 여기밖에 없네. 와.
Again, that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. It's something that any basketball fan will appreciate. It's just good, steady basketball they're playing in all aspects.
마커스 영이 샌안토니오 가고
It's 9 seconds separating
코리
the shot
에리스가
clock and the
레이커스로
game
가죠.
clock.
NBA
Fires from
가면
18. The shot by Haji, no good. From deep AI,
굿샷.
knocks down the 3-ball.
Have to get out on that. AI has proven before that he has a nice-looking three-point shot.
Pass to Haji. To stop the run, and he lays it in. Now AI. Got it off in time, but it's
어시
no
몇 개
good.
채였지?
And
5개죠.
the first half now on
더블
the
더블
books.
가보자. 더블 더블.
And the third quarter about to get underway here. You look at AI in this game, he's been everywhere.
아, 그리고 나 지금 G리그라서 슛 넣으면 여기 펜스 올라가는 거 안 뜨는 건가요, 지금?
Well, when a passing lane opens, he will thread the ball in there in an instant. He is a talented distributor of the basketball.
Here's Haji. They get the rebound. Joseph misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And the head coach of the Mad Ants, Gordon Keller. He's a back-to-the-basics kind of coach. He's going to drill the fundamentals and
아, 잘못 줬다.
accountability for this Mad Ants
나는
roster.
들어오는 줄 알았는데.
First whistle to the final horn.
Pass to Andrews.
손오버 벌써 하나 찍었네.
Over Tatum. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Solid mechanics on the jump shot, Andrews. This is why his coaches encourage him to shoot.
And Coach Keller not one to mince words with what he expects.
Absolutely not. If you're playing for Coach Keller, you're going to be sound fundamentally, and that's
어시 위주로 간다. 어시 위주.
crucial for players in the G League who are really looking to shore up their game.
Long Island trailing here. Pass to Haji. And he can't hit that time. And Fort Wayne the other way now. And with Marcus Young, perhaps the first
기가
thing you
막힌다.
notice about him is the killer instinct on the court.
Young is a player that is always looking to exploit a weakness or catch a defender slipping up.
어시 3개 남았어요.
Focus on that aspect of the game, but I'd say it's worked well for him so far.
Now a timeout called by Long Island.
It looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, I never.
아, 감독 좀 빼지 좀 마. 어시 3개 해야 돼.
Fades. It's hauled in by the Mad Ants.
나이스 리바.
And AI and the rest of the Mad Ants were involved in some
우와.
community work recently. They had a booth at the state fair.
You just have to love that the team is willing to take time and
하다.
meet fans on an individual basis by having a booth at the
야,
fair.
노비치키가 됐네 방금. 멋있었는데 방금. 여기서 난가? 나 어떻게 찍지? 이건가요? 됐다. 맨날 하면서도 이게 힘들어 이 맞추기가. 오.
Players, but goes a long way in developing ties with the community.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
뽀록구였어, 뽀록구.
Here's Kelsey. Haji. Trigg defending. Yep, count it.
Recognizing the overcommitment. Kelsey knows it's his responsibility to get it to his open guys.
Now here's AI. He's guarded by Kelsey. Here's
낚시.
AI.
아, 이거 넣어줬어야 되는데.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Mad Ants ahead. They lead by 9. And after a quick break, we're coming right
약간
back. with the
듀란트처럼
start of
팍 치고 들어가려고 했는데.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back.
멋이 3개. 내놔.
The Mad Ants with the lead.
줘.
Trig up top.
또 안 주네 저거.
AI on the wing. AI.
커리 같은 움직임이었는데.
Nelson outside. Pass to Campbell. Joseph. He's covered by Tatum.
맞아.
He can be hesitant near the rim. We saw it there.
아, 하지 때문에 엘리오 안 되겠다.
Offers just a little bit of resistance. He doesn't take it up strong enough.
Well, it has been said time and time again, but it doesn't make it any
저기.
less true. The state of Indiana loves their basketball.
And it's one reason why a
Shot.
team like the Mad Ants can have such a devoted fan base. It goes across the entire state.
It's in everyone's DNA. Pass to Haji. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Proving he has the touch in deep. Even when Haji is under pressure, he stays with it.
AI drives in.
피켓놀의 정석이죠 이게. 바운드 패스. 바운드 패스인데 늘 불안해. 난이도 프로?
From what I've heard, nobody on this team works harder than Trig. He is doing
프로 그냥
everything
쏘면
he
다
can
들어가지 않나
to
거의?
improve his game and show everyone that he belongs in the NBA.
Pass to Campbell. Now Haji. Over Trig. And that one
아니 또
hits back
프로가 딱
iron.
Boy,
얘네들 수준인데.
I mean,
맞아.
that shot had no chance of going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he
아카스
could
형
have gone
들어가봐.
with the basketball instead of forcing that shot out.
Really ill-advised.
그렇지. 옷이
And gets
아웃고.
hacked. That's a three-point possibility if he can
쏘면
convert the
들어갈
free
건데
throw.
프로 라인도.
The Nets making a switch here.
It's going to be interesting to see Young's game develop here in the G League. There's no doubt he can score. It's whether he can contribute in other ways. Do the little things you need to do to be a true star in the NBA.
Now a timeout called by Long Island.
He clearly doesn't like what's going on out there and wants to talk things over.
And how could he? Really had to take a timeout there and try to take away some of their momentum.
Yeah, they'll try anything.
Marcus Young with the steal. Moving it up. Pull-up jumper. And
마지막까지
it's good.
챙겨주는 어시 10개 더블.
Everything they put up is falling in.
우리 선수
and
진입하는
Hexford
키
keeps climbing.
푸스패드 세모 엑스박스 Y 계속 누르고 있으면 돼요. 오른쪽 스틱으로 들어가려고 하는 애 커서 맞춰주고.
Fades and shoots. AI grabs the miss.
자, 우리 편 애들 밑에 동그라미
And of course,
보이죠?
AI name that might sound familiar to college hoops fans. Had a good run, a big game in the Sweet 16, but ultimately the team came up just short.
땡기는 건
Still
바운드 패스.
showed some great potential in what was his final year.
Tatum misses.
Real high quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
And that has him shaking his head. Just
득점하자
a
이제.
tough
득점해도
miss.
되겠다.
He's gonna want that one back.
Back to Kelsey. Pass to Joseph. Clock at 6. Will it go?
아, 하지.
The play by Haji inside.
저게 아마 그 리드 패스 그게 취소하는 게 있을 건데. 그러니까 한번 작동하면은 무조건 줘야 되는 건지
And the Mad Ants call time
취소하는
here.
버튼 있을 건데.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
You know how things get around here in Fort Wayne. When the Mad Ants play, the entire city pays attention. The whole city shuts down as they love to support their local G League chapter. And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
I don't know if I'd call it 100% secure, but at least 98%.
I'll go 99.2.
Pass to Russell. Joseph shoots over Randolph. Second shot opportunity. And Haji lays it in.
1번 39초.
And it's going to take more than this to slow Haji. He's excellent at fending off
사이드
defenders.
아이소로 온다. 아, 사이드 아이 있다. 담비샘.
AI outside.
아, 드리블 진짜
Over
고자다
3.5
완전히 지금.
minutes through the final quarter now. Again,
드리블이 너무 엉망이다
and
지금.
you can see the respect and commitment both the fans and the Mad Ants show each other.
Yeah, it's great to see, and a lot of G
멋있는 걸
League
쓰고
teams
싶은데
might
아예
not get the
쓸
recognition
수가
they
없네.
deserve around the country. But look, that is not the case here in Indiana. The Mad Ants are the story around these parts. Very passionate fans who really love this team.
I mean, Indiana loves their basketball.
Yeah, no doubt.
Big time putback. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
Yeah, he's got like 200,000 on the odometer, and he keeps going.
And night in and night out, that's what he gives you.
아, 멋진 걸 써도 근데 모션이 기본 애니메이션이랑 멋대가리가 없어.
Well, if you won't say it, partner,
방금도
I
스텝백
will.
밟은 건데
They're trying
너무
to
멋이
run up the
없어.
score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Pass to Haji. And
빨리
fouled
65가
hard
돼야
that
돼.
time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. It's going to go on Connor Trigg.
And the massive size of Haji is intimidating. Sometimes defenders feel overwhelmed trying to...
오버롤이 돼야 돼, 오버롤. 오버롤이 없어 지금. 가자, 터뜨렸다잉. 그리고 어빙, 뭐 리버스 레이업 이런 게 없어 지금.
AI outside.
아,
And
이거 안
rebound by the
들어가네.
Nets. And here is Odom.
그 제한 걸려 있어, 오버롤 제한. 여친 이름이 현진이에요. 참 이쁘게 생겼다. 이름에서 느껴진다, 이쁘다는 게.
Offensively, the Mad Ants seem to be gelling, and you can just see when this team
오케이, 이건 일단 나와서 플레이를 해봐야지 알겠죠?
of how deadly they can be on offense tonight.
And that's about all she wrote, folks. For Tim Sports and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Zuniga. Thanks for joining us on this presentation of G League basketball.
2K18에서는 인사이드가 슬래셔가 강한 스타일이었고 2K19는 슈터랑 전술이 강한 시스템이었고
What's your name? You're working hard, right? Fighting.
Yeah, but I keep slamming into this wall.
Why?
I don't know. I'm doing everything right. I keep my head down. I grind.
But you're still hitting that wall. So climb over it. Find your way around it. Dig a tunnel underneath it. Do not think about this wall as a barrier. Think about it as a question.
What's the question?
When I was a little kid, I wanted a big sounding job, right? Just like everybody else. I wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, president.
Astronaut. I want to be an astronaut.
right.
닮았다,
But
오빈,
then
그죠?
I got older,
닮았네, 확실히.
And my heart told me something else. Words. I loved how they sounded when I gave them context, purpose. I knew I wanted to be great at it. And everyone told me that it was impossible because of the barriers, right? I'm a female. The odds, the competition, I'd never be able to make it as a living. And unfortunately, they were right. Every single door that I knocked on was slammed in my face.
But you knew they were wrong.
I knew that I could write. But I had to think about why I was being rejected. What were my flaws?
그게 무슨 말이야? 뭘 구독했다는 거야?
I built a ladder.
내가?
What happened?
Oh, it all fell apart, and now I just troll around at carnivals looking for stuffed animals to complete my collection.
Oh, right. See, that's impossible. Can't be done.
No, now I have a great career, and it pays me enough that it's my only job, and it continues to grow. I am a
난
sports
거기
writer
채널 구독 안
and
했는데.
owner of Wayne Hoops HQ.
Wait, Wayne, that's you? that's amazing. I read you like all the time. I always thought you were a guy.
Oh, okay, because girls can't write about sports.
Nah, the exact opposite. I always thought it was written by a dude named Wayne.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
I get that all the time.
Yeah, your piece about Ben Simmons' development as a passer, man, I read that like 50 times.
Thank you. Yeah. I did feel like going out with you was kind of touchy territory and crossing a line, so I kind of wanted to see how this went before I told you about it. What I do is very important to me, so anything that could call that into question is a red line.
Yeah, I totally get that.
I want to get you something before you leave.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah,
What is
company on your walk home.
Thank you. Thank you for this giant elephant.
No, you won't look creepy at all. Just a tall guy, his stuffed animal.
I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Rhymes with ash can?
뭐 60년대 영화도 아니고 그죠? 화면이 쭉 올라가네.
Yo, it's your boy AI coming at you from Fort Wayne, Indiana, all by way of China and the Shanghai Bears. What's up to my people out there? What's up, Wei? What's up, Zhang? What's up, Coach? Hey, Corey Harris, I'm coming for you, man. I'm not gonna take it easy on you, but man, we're gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good. How was that?
Not magic, but it works. Yeah, it works really well actually. It's real. It's unfiltered, you know. It's gonna give me something to cut into the gameplay so that people get to know the real you.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to come off like I'm just trying too hard to promote me only. I want my game to speak first.
Your game is gonna speak for you, man. I'm gonna speak for you. There's nothing wrong with having a couple more voices in the room.
Look, hey, you got to keep your wrist loose, all right? You're shooting too flat.
What do you care how I shoot? You're the one with the game coming up.
I know. Look, one more time, okay? Wrist loose, elbow in. Woo! That's right, baby.
스텝 안 밟아지네 여기.
It does.
Hey, so you think I screwed up with Nikki?
What, on that date?
Yeah. I think that she thinks I'm nervous around her now since she's a reporter.
Are you nervous?
아씨 뭐야 패스 달라고 계속 누르다가 스킵됐어
It's not
젠장.
like she's in my head all the time or anything like that.
Wow. It's the unflappable AI finally getting butterflies.
I mean, I don't know, man.
근데 안 본 사람도 있으니까.
It's kind of like what Paul was saying about the city. Like, I've had girlfriends before, but not like this. Something about her just makes me feel like I'm home.
What? We open on the two of you driving through Amish country. You're going through one of those covered bridges. New idea. Yeah, you're wearing those hats and overalls. Yeah. You open it up on the 2-lane blacktop. You see those rows of corn going by. She's looking at you, and you can see it in her eyes. You go, "This is good, man. I can sell this. What are you doing this weekend?"
All right, let's reel it in, Zach. Let's reel it in. All right, let's sell the game. Okay, let's focus on the game.
There's no line anymore, AI. It's all the same brand.
찍을
You want
게
to get to the
없대.
next level? This is what you have
Let's
to do.
keep it at the game for now, okay, man? Come on.
That's not enough.
Well, it has to be. Okay? For now?
Fine.
Fine.
Fine for now, yeah.
이제 올라간다. 피닉스에서 굉장히 많은 관심을 보이고 있어. 이거 봐, 제일 많이 찼어 여기가. 뉴올. 전혀 내가 갈 생각도 없는 팀들. 체력 올립시다 이제 체력. 찍어 체력. 1,600원, 1,682원. 아 모질라네. 안돼 피닉스 안돼. 피닉스도 가봐. 나 웬만한 팀은 근데 다 가봐가지고 팀을 내가 중간에 옮기까지 하면 그래도 한 16군데는 갔을걸요? 하도 많이 했으니까 저기 힘 필요 없고 가루민첩 하나 찍자. NBA 가서는 슛 찍고 그 전까지는 기본기를 탄탄하게 해야지. 에이튼 부커랑 우승했어요. 포인트 가드로. 드라곤의 취약점을 파악하여 폴 테이텀에게 어시스트 3번. 오케이. 대머리 아저씨한테 어시스트 3번 하래요. 돈 왜 이렇게 많냐고요? 게임을 많이 해서? 마커만 그래도 한 14년 했으니까 14년 차까지. 원래 많았어요. 한 80만 원 있었나?
Most exciting part of the G League this year. The NBA is not far away.
80만 원 있었던 것
Hey,
같은데.
yo, check out what your boy
다
said
카드
about your
깡하고
boy.
마이
Hey,
팀.
man, get that phone out my face, Marcus. Come
No,
on.
wait, no, come on. You're gonna hear about it anyway. I mean, it's everywhere.
Look, Corey
마커가
Harris ain't the only player in
92,
the
91,
NBA.
90,
Well,
90,
well,
80
look.
이렇게 4개가 5개인가 4개가 있으니까.
All of the Lakers are retweeting it. The timing could not be better for me. I mean, I got scouts coming to the stands. They don't want to miss the show. This is like chess. So who's renting space in whose head now, huh? Who's renting
Yo.
space?
I don't want to disrupt your flow there, Bobby Fischer, but the scout ain't here for you. He's here for the Flying Dragon.
Please, I would have heard about
Listen,
a
listen,
flying
he is
dragon.
the Heat's new forward from China, and he is knocking on the door of a 48-inch vertical.
You talking about Han Shi?
Huh?
Yeah, the Flying Dragon.
Yeah.
한치.
He was on the Jets in China. I guarded him when he played us in Shanghai. He showed me up then, but I know his game now. I can take him.
No. The dragon is mine.
See, this ain't about just showing off some scouts, Marcus. This is about winning the game, man.
Hey.
This dude, bro.
이 아저씨한테 어시 3개 해야 되니까 픽앤롤로 3개 해야겠다.
He may be here to scout the dragon. Doesn't mean you can't take his attention.
마이커리어 캐릭터 추가 생성하면 얼굴이랑 이름 똑같이 바뀌어요. 통합돼요, 통합.
But your game plays specifically to his weakness. So I'm gonna set you up all night, and we're gonna take that dragon down together.
그럼 바꾸고 싶은 얼굴이랑 이름으로 3번째 캐릭을 만들어요. 그럼 또 3개가 다 통합이 되거든요. 그다음에 3번째 캐릭 지우면 돼요. 한치 만났다, 한치.
I'm Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. We have a road matchup tonight between Fort Wayne and Sioux Falls.
You know, the big story tonight, it's the matchup that goes back to China. AI will see a
감독이 하라는 거 하면 점수를 더 주나?
Skyforce recently gained the services of the Flying Dragon, formerly of the Chinese team,
아,
the
겁나
Jets.
빠른데
And
한치.
you know the two of them will want to prove something out there tonight.
And we'll see if having seen the Flying Dragon in person before
몸이
gives
작아
AI
보이냐,
and the
나는.
rest of the Mad Ants an advantage.
대머리 아저씨
But
일로
it should
오세요.
be a tough one either
반대로
way.
오세요,
It's
반대로
the matchup
오른쪽으로.
that fans of both sides have been waiting for.
Well, you can't help but notice the raw athleticism of Flying Dragon.
아, 저 대머리 아저씨 옷이 어떻게 챙겨주지?
Yeah, Flying Dragon's leaping
오서준님
ability is what
들어가세요.
jumps out at you, but he's very
한시가
shifty and
돼가네.
flexible, and he has a fantastic
오늘 NBA
first
입성은
step.
못 하겠는데.
One of the best athletes in all the G League.
It's such a treat to watch.
Now here's Han. His shot is good,
한치
making
보소.
him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
하던 대로
The
하자 일단.
teardrop is a shot that takes a lot of skill and a lot of touch. Nice job by Han Chi.
And without a doubt, Sioux City has been energized since bringing the Flying Dragon onto the roster.
Boy, when you add a dynamic athlete like the Flying
포스트 안
Dragon,
하네.
it brings a spark to the whole team. We saw the same effect happen when the Mad
어허.
Ants got AI.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter.
득점으로 가야겠다 일단. 와, 저거 왜 이렇게 크고 쟤 센터?
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Han. That 3 off the
이러죠.
mark.
You know, road life in the G League,
마커스.
it can be rough. Getting wins as an away team, it's no
이기려면
easy
마커스
task
쓸
because
수밖에
travel
없다.
isn't as easy as it is in the NBA. A lot can go wrong on the road, and it feels like everything is stacked against you at times.
Now
야,
here's
픽 받는 거
Lee.
와 완전 가졌어.
Han can't hit.
왜 이렇게 작아 보여 내 캐릭터? 씨.
AI outside. Trig covered by Evans. Pass to AI. To the paint. Young gets the bucket.
He's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Young is comfortable operating from these interior spots.
마이애미
Well, he
2군이구나
figured out it was
여기는.
just a matter of time before the Flying Dragon came over to the States. The numbers and performances he put up in China were
대머리
absurd.
아저씨 찾아야 돼.
And you just know that
맞아.
a team was going to take a closer look at what he could do over here on this side of the pond.
아, 저 7번 어떻게 주지? 어시
Something
3개.
that's clear about Young, even in the early stage of his career, he has a very good offensive skill set.
조심해야겠다. 한치한테 더블 픽 들어오네.
Now here's Lee. Here's Han. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Troy Lee. And as you said, it was the Heat and Skyforce that made the move to get Flying Dragon.
And the Heat were very interested in him, and they feel he has a lot to contribute to their team. Might take some time for him to adjust, but that's why they sent him to Sioux Falls first to ease that transition. They see big things ahead for the Flying Dragon.
Well, the Mad Ants were excited to land AI, and he's continued to improve his game since he's arrived.
He has put in work and is razor sharp in his focus. Sometimes a player is a late bloomer, and that might be the case with AI, given how he's stepped his game up.
한치 나갔네.
Now here's Keith. Here's Barton.
와, 씨, 여긴 죄다 슈터네.
Nice bounce off the right iron.
Whew, a bit lucky he got that one to fall.
Pass to Trigg, to the middle. Here's AI.
아,
It's
이걸
rebounded by
놓친다.
Sioux Falls. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Benjamin with the ball. Triggs there. Kept alive. Foul called that time on the way
난이도가
up.
올라간 것
That'll
같은데.
give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Howie Carter picks one up.
This league is especially
오케이, 12점 차. 대머리 아저씨 있다.
With the numbers he puts up, you figure it was just a matter of time. NBA teams have their eye on Young.
Not surprising at all.
하나
Given his
챙겨주고.
burst. The latest rumor
두 개
is
남았죠,
that the
어시?
Lakers have the most interest in him right now, but a lot of teams could be looking at him late in the NBA season.
신경 쓰여서 먼저 3개부터 채우고
Sioux
가야겠어.
Falls with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Han with it. AI's there.
나이스
Han
수비 알려
misses.
리바. 이거 빨리 들어가 아저씨.
Tatum right side. Back to AI. And
Shot.
again, it's Fort Wayne.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
absolutely the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
To the wing on the left. And there's the 3-second violation.
한치 3초야.
He's not doing
오케이.
them any favors making those types of errors.
Especially now, with every possession being a critical one for them at this point.
Just the worst time for it to happen. Well, you might remember
아,
Paul
바로 첫
Tatum
번째
had
쏠
some
걸.
time in the NBA,
아.
and there's a chance he can make it back. A few good performances at the end of the season. There's a
지리그
chance he
애들은
gets called
저기 안
back up to the
낚이는구나.
NBA.
헛블락을 잘 안 뜨네.
And once again, off the mark by Sioux
첫
Falls.
번째 때릴 걸.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's
야,
Young.
마카스
And
형
there's the
리바까지 잡는
foul
거
on the
보소.
shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Sioux Falls gets called for the foul.
Determined play on the part of Young. He's got a knack for putting the defender in an awkward position.
And good on the second, so he makes both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
It sure seems like it.
야.
They've spent a lot of time at the
아.
stripe this quarter.
Han
이거
with
자꾸
the
걸리네.
You don't get the name Flying Dragon by staying on the ground. He is sporting a 48-inch vertical. You combine that leaping ability with his height, and he might be one of the most feared aerial artists in short time.
Now here's AI. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 5. Here's Randolph. From
그렇지,
13 feet,
좋아.
down it goes.
He's got a really quick trigger from that range when he senses the defenders have backed off.
And as you said with Flying Dragon, 48-inch
아이 소리야?
verticals are something you just don't see.
No, you really don't see that too much. And to be able to get up like that with the frame that he has, there is nobody who can leap like that on this level or the next level. Look, the NBA is just waiting for the rest of his game to catch up, and he's going to be entertaining for years to come.
No doubt. Fort Wayne dictating the flow. The way that AI has come out firing in his first few goes.
쏘면 들어간다는 3점 여기. 쏘면 들어가.
Exactly, Blake. If he keeps performing like he has and doesn't slip up, you have to think NBA teams simply can't ignore him.
몇 점 차야?
You know, the one thing is
17점
he
차.
can't get caught up in that. He just needs to go out and keep improving his game.
Take it day by day. Pass to Grace. Here's Randolph.
스크린 기가 막혔다.
Tatum outside.
아, 이 아저씨 고집 있네. 패스 안 주네.
There's no reason to let Tatum get this close. When he does, he's committed to scoring.
클러치 타임.
And here is Han. 11 points in the game.
들어온다 이제. 4초.
Over AI.
Have to give AI credit when he works hard.
And through one half, it hasn't even been
너무 쉽다
close.
얘네. 경기장이 여기 되게 작다 그리고.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Han really making a difference here.
He went off in the first two quarters, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him if they want some different results in the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of
기가
change.
막히다.
You know, they can't let him continue to torch them like he has been.
Well, you might have seen that article about Marcus Young recently. He's certainly a star in the G League.
떠먹여준다, 떠먹여줘.
Offensive talent that Young does.
아, 너무 빨리 갔어 이번에는. 야, 한치 뭐야 저거. 아, 스크린 잘 피했는데 너무 빨리 피했어.
The Flying Dragon giving us a show.
Pass to AI. There's the lob to the hoop. Trig. AI. Han defending.
들어오셈.
And here's Tatum.
아, 어시스트 2개 넣어줬고.
Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Solid read from AI. When someone's open, he's good at getting it to them.
Now here's Han. To the paint. Roberts.
그치. 아,
It's a
아깝다.
deflection. And they get it back.
한치도 인사이드.
Outside Han. Second shot opportunity.
에이, 아깝다. 아, 엔드원.
Drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And Flying Dragon coming over from China, just like AI on the Mad Ants did.
The two, they had faced off against each other.
특히 20 고등학교, 대학교 이렇게 넘어와서 NBA 가도
And
재밌겠다.
maybe that will carry over to this side of the Pacific.
Well, we can only hope. Pass to
여기
Calderon.
대학교, 고등학교 운동장만 한데.
Trig. Here's AI, covered by Evans.
아저씨 인사이드 잘 들어오시던데. 들어와, 그렇지.
Down low. Here's
아,
Trig.
어시 아깝다.
That falls. Nice feed that time
좋네.
from
끌어당기면
Tatum.
괜찮네 저거
He knows how to make
스노보드.
his mark in the paint. Triggs got a lot of other jobs to do out there, but scoring inside, that's job number one.
Time called here. The Skyforce decide to talk it over.
Man, Brian, he has to be concerned with all the missed shots. Every team is going to go through cold streak.
10득점 오씨. 하나 남았는데 저 대머리한테 패스.
Now here's Splitter, guarded by Young. Splitter with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Troy Lee driving in. Day, covered by Boss. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from TroyLee. That
야,
shot
박스 아웃이 안 되네.
Well, outstanding perimeter defense there. That one well contested.
Yeah, he puts a lot of dedication into his defense. There are no
한치 나온다,
easy
한치.
threes if he's on you.
And he's got to do that in this league with these type of shooters. Just talking with AI and the rest of the team, you get the sense that AI has really started to find himself on and maybe more importantly off the court. Having a few games under his belt with this team has put him at ease, and the results are visible on the floor.
The Skyforce again can't hit. And 3/4
과연
of play
이
in the books. This
수비가
one's all
NBA에
but over
먹힐라나?
already. Mad Ants ahead, delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us.
대머리
We'll
들어왔다.
see what happens in the fourth. Here's Lee. Outside Han.
와, 진짜 빠르다.
Basket number 8, all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Good job by Han Chi, not just roaming around the perimeter. He wants to be right in the thick of the action.
마커스 형도 좀 오른쪽으로 와봐. 비켜봐.
AI outside. Inside.
잘 치고 들어와. 아, 그거 왜
wing.
킥아웃으로 빼냐?
Outside Young.
야, 백으로 빠졌다가 바로 치고 들어가네.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
Yeah, and I can't quite read his lips, but it's pretty easy to tell. He's got some angry words for himself after that miss, but you don't want to keep your head down for too long. Get your head back in the game and get him next time.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
He lobs up the
아, 엘리옵 진짜 드럽게 안 먹히네. 그냥 패스 줄 거라.
Pass to Splitter. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Terrific feed. This is what Lee can do for you. He has great vision.
해머라
And he's always
인으로
thinking
들어간
out there.
다음에
Now Tatum.
슛을 안 하시네.
He's guarded by Lee. Back to Young. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Ducey. A difficult situation for Sioux Falls. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
진짜 빠르다.
The whistle, contact on the way up, 2 shots coming up.
What you like about Han Chi, the quick feet. He can rise above defenders, and he won't back down from a challenge.
21득점?
And the first one at the line is good.
Even though they're down, they're putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
Man, they're making the most of their opportunities at the charity stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Timeout called, the Mad Ants.
He's trying to take the wind out of the sails there. They're on the wrong end of a run and need to sort things out.
Yeah, things were starting to spiral out of control on them a little bit, and a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Yeah, exactly, Brian. The one thing with Coach Keller is that he wants to impact more than just basketball knowledge to his players.
Absolutely. Coach Keller is of that vein where he wants his players to experience life outside of basketball, to be well-rounded
늦었어.
men
나에게 바로
in the
줘야지.
community. I know it's something that the players get behind and appreciate from him.
아, 왜 자꾸 밖으로 빼냐, 저 아저씨. 환장하겠네. 슛을 넣어. 옷이 하나 남았는데 미션은 해야 될 거 아니야. 아, 당했다, 한치.
And it's Han missing.
You can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
On the wing, Paul Tatum, covered by Ducey. Now here's AI. D right on him. Trigg. From 13 feet, down it goes.
선호부 하나 찍었네, 그래. 한 개 남았는데 2분.
Well, it's tough to bring a big man that far out from the hoop. That might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Let's see how they match up with it next time down the floor.
이번에 아, 제대로 막았다, 이번에.
The putback. It's hauled in by Randolph. Now the Mad Ants with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Back to AI. Pass to Trigg. Foul called, that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
From
저 옷이 어떻게 챙겨주지?
Nobody on this team works harder than Trigg. He is doing everything he can to improve his game and show everyone that he belongs in the NBA.
Here's Han. Reverses. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the
아,
shot and it'll go
10불까지
to the
떨어지네.
line. It's going to be on
그냥
AI.
득점해야겠다. 이 옷이 하나는 개뿔. 아무것도 못했네. 픽앤롤. 43초.
Here's Keefe. Outside Han. And the
와,
shot
이게
goes
들어가네.
in.
Good defense, but
아저씨
just
나갔어.
better offense. Han-Chi with the vertical and athleticism to make plays inside.
And here's AI outside.
나갔어요.
And no good.
대머리 아저씨
Now
나갔어.
the Skyforce take it the other way.
그렇게 많이 가운데로 찔러줬는데
Keefe up top, defended by Madison. A nice shot
밖으로
by
빼네.
Han.
Well, their offense is kicked into gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively, but too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's AI.
아깝네. 아, 어시 챙겨주느라 득점도 못하고 망했네. 씨.
And coming out of Sioux Falls with a road win, it is no easy task. The Sky First were fired up with Flying Dragon added to the team. The Madden was able to stay in control and put things away.
플러터가 하나 올라가네. 패스건이자 잘하면 브론즈 찍고 갈 수도 있겠는데. NBA.
Dakota, for Tim, Brian, and everyone here, I'm Blake Suniga saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
840원. 아, 얼마 못 벌었네.
Yo, AI.
So, you the big scout that everyone's been talking about. That's what you think, man. Am I finally walking?
Look, Coach Keller might seem like he has a bag of marbles in his head, but the dude knows the game, man.
That doesn't really answer my question, but
I'm here, aren't I?
something's still missing.
Look, Marcus Young, kid can play. A lot of eyes on him too.
What's with you, man? I try to ask you a direct question, and all I get is this runaround. Like, I don't understand.
There you go. Like the world owes you a spot in the NBA.
All I do is work. That's all I do. And I just can't get a break. That's my problem.
You said it yourself. Something is missing. Don't ask me for answers you already have.
Well, so Marcus has this all figured out, and I don't?
Maybe. Look, I like Marcus' game. I've never talked to him. I don't know him. I do know you. People are starting to talk about you. You're making people's boards. Scouts are looking at you. But there are a lot of other guys out there, too. I mean, what separates you? Why should I pick you over Marcus?
Whoa.
What are we doing right now?
This is my teammate, Howie.
I know who he is. His form is impeccable. It's a work of art. The rest of his game is basically rec league, but his form should be taught in books.
You're Big Toonie, right?
I am.
Why isn't my hand going through you like it does with other ghosts?
No, nope. We're not doing, nope.
The point is, AI, you're close. Just one missing piece.
한 조각만 더 맞추면 돼.
He did say that thing about my jumper, right? I didn't just dream that?
Who raised you? That's what I want to know.
Oh, because I'm going to make my future children so sick of that story, it's going to be great.
팔이 너무 길다, 그죠? 2m 1이라.
Listen, I want you to start selling what Marcus Young is going to be 6 months from now. Then they're going to turn around real quick. Exactly. See, you and I are going to do great things. Watch. So I'm in Texas right now. We have one more game against the Vipers, but then after that, I want you to... Yeah, I'll call you back tomorrow.
특히 20은 좀 더 길게 나올 수도 있을 것 같은데. 특히 19가 너무 짧아서.
You can take a call.
Yeah, but I just didn't want to take it in the hallway because everybody would hear, be asking, like, Marcus, what's going on, you know? You know how it is.
Yeah, man, I get it. Yeah.
Only a matter of time.
All right, well, you know what? I'll let you get back to it. And I'm sure you got a few more phone calls to make.
Nah, I got too much energy. I'm about to go get a run in. You can take the room. Plus, you look real tired anyway.
You know, there's more to this game than taking the last shot and getting your numbers. Corey Harris taught me that.
Oh, really? Tell me more. Were you guys on the beach, under the stars.
Man, go take your walk, man.
게임은 뭐 조금 수정하는 거 말고는 딱히 변화점은 없죠.
You think you're special? You think the whole world revolves around your thoughts, your feelings? I
그냥
got
뭐
a family
슬라이더나
and
조금씩
people
만지는
count on me
수준.
just like you. There's 491 players in the NBA. Most of them, like Corey Harris, they blue bloods, so everything was just handed to them. The rest of us, we down here, we gotta fight for the few spots that they didn't take. So if the only chance I have is by stepping over my competition, I'm gonna do that by any means necessary. And right now, that's you. You better believe if I gotta go through you, I'm gonna slice you
2K19예요.
right down the middle and clear that path.
Doesn't have to be that way, man.
It does have to be that way. And you know it. Even though your little girlfriend downtown got your brain off.
Don't you dare bring her into this.
Whoa.
Don't you dare talk about her.
Whoa.
Don't you dare.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I touched the nerve.
경고.
Keep talking, man. I dare you. Keep talking.
Hey! Hey! Knock it off! Knock it off, guys!
감독님.
You lay one hand on him, and you're benched against the Vipers, okay? You too, Marcus. I'm serious. I don't know what started this, and I don't care. It ends right here, right now. You got me? Do you got me?
Yes, coach.
이거 이날 그 사고 치는 날인가 이날이?
Guys, I came up coaching high school volleyball, okay? And those kids never gave me this amount of grief. Not once! By the way, it's a very complicated sport. Don't know that I ever fully got it. That's beside the point. Get your gear. You're rooming with Howie now.
Oh, dude, awesome. Yeah, we just gotta get you some earplugs.
Oh, Howie, do us all a favor, dude. Go to the drugstore, get one of those nasal strips, staple it to your nose.
Well, no, Doc says it's hereditary.
It's not hereditary, dude. I'm telling you, okay? You have a serious medical condition. And the rest of you guys, why don't we try to act like adults, okay? It's clearly hard for us to behave like basketball players, so let's just be adults. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go hit the showers.
A 9-year-old Metro girl has a new lease on life thanks to surgery at the hospital for sick children. Tracy Hooper
바지 이쁘다 저거. 니키. 케이블이 끊겨서 지역 방송만 나오네요.
Her condition will be monitored for 72 hours to see if there's any sign of organ rejection. Rick Manson's world
신발도 이쁘네.
over and what a success it was. Manson skateboarded across Canada.
의견이 같은 기자들이 많은 걸 보니 나만 그런 게 아니었군요.
He covered over 5,000 miles, averaging about 100 miles per day. Manson says he wants to thank all who donated to his cause and wants to remind us that even though his journey is over, the battle against heart disease must continue. Tom and Harriet Banks are the lucky winners of this past weekend Super Lottery draw. The pair came forward to claim an $11 million prize.
Hey!
데이트 신청했네. 경기 보러 와달라고.
You're lucky I got some medication.
저 또라이 또 챙겨왔네.
Why does this look like something I need an alibi for?
I know how you get hard on yourself, okay? So I was walking back from the pharmacy, anti-snore strips in hand, when I ran into this guy in the alley. And he looked tweaky, but he knew a guy who called a guy, and...
Bang!
Bam!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, pretty sure fireworks are illegal here, bro.
Not when we're 5 miles from the Mexican border.
Somehow that makes him sound more illegal.
Will you relax? Fireworks are legal within city limits, and since we're in the middle of nowhere, you can lighten up, my friend. By lighting up. What do you say?
그와 함께함. 거절해도 가나?
I'm only gonna ask one more time.
Let's do it.
Let's see.
Hey, come on, man. Quiet down.
I'm not any
스토리는 참 좋은데 너무 짧았어.
I'm just trying to make sure the coach doesn't notice us. I'm already on thin ice.
Let's be honest, man. We played like garbage tonight. We were uptight. We were stiff. The road's getting to us. For the good of the team, man, you need to chill.
Right.
Blow off some steam.
I'm having a great time. I just want to make sure I keep having a great time by not getting caught.
Oh, well then. Here's a big old double shot of good time right here. I'll light one end, you light the other.
인간적으로 너무 큰 걸
Let's
샀어.
not hit the bus.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I told you. Oh, I think I'm in love.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh man.
Howie. Yo, Howie.
Oh,
Howie. Yeah, I think it's time we
Yeah, we're inside.
let's just say that this didn't happen.
What didn't happen?
Nothing happened.
Run!
All right, everybody, listen up, listen up. Unfortunately, fire department says the cause of this fire was most likely fireworks.
대놓고 쳐다보네.
Some kind of projectile.
씨형.
Okay, and I'm especially bummed because I lost all my cool clothes in the fire. Now the fire department has to go inside the building.
저 감독이 현주엽이었으면 난리 났겠다.
Before we return. And guess what? That's time we don't have. That might take all night. Howie.
Huh? Well, yeah.
Did you go to the drugstore?
No.
Get those breathing strips like I told you?
No. I mean, yes. Breathing clear, sir.
All right, good hustle.
Thanks, Coach.
The rest of you guys are gonna hustle onto the bus, and I'm gonna try to figure out who started this fire. What kind of basketball team burns down their own hotel? Onto the bus.
잘 데가 없어 이제.
You can't leave me hanging like that.
Wait, what you mean?
Come to our game against... ... That's all you said.
Oh. I'm sorry, my bad.
멤피스 2군이랑
I'm in
하는구나.
our game against the Memphis Hustle. It's our last road game, the classic.
마지막 원정
Playing in
경기.
the old school gym in Nicetown.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there. Can't wait to see you. What's wrong?
Nothing, just the road, this game.
You're on the right path, AI. The bigger vision, it's there.
Yeah, that's what Big Toonie keeps saying.
오늘 저기 뭐냐 사장님기는 당나귀기인가요? 그거 봐야 되는데 좀 이따가. 겁나 재밌는데 그거. 현주엽 나올 때가 제일 재밌어.
Yeah, I actually met him a couple times.
Okay, and this is the first time that you're telling me? This is the first thing we're talking about when I get into Nightstown. All right, get some sleep.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
How come?
Well,
호텔에
there
불이
was a
났어.
fire at the hotel.
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, everyone's totally fine.
이거
It's
마커
just,
스토리예요, 마커 스토리.
It's a crazy accident. But we sleeping on the bus tonight, so never a dull moment.
몇 년 차 아니 처음에 하는 건데 이거 맨 처음에. 오, 미네소타, 레이커스, 클리브랜드. 후반전에 코트로 돌아가서 승리하는 거랑 무슨 수를 써서 마커스 형에게 어시스트 3번. 나 이제 체력을 좀 더 올려야 되는데 1,900원 쓸 수 있네. 1,900원. 스피드가 얼마지? 스피드 이제 비싸구나. 1,700원. 체력 하나 이거 이렇게 찍고 그러면은 이렇게 75,000원 세이브였나요? 76,000원, 75,000원 세이브였나? 아씨 까먹었다. 200원. 어차피 못 찍네. 가자. 2K19예요.
I feel like I'm walking through an old shoe.
Boy, you need to show some respect. This place is basketball.
농구의
We are
성지.
nothing without the old shoes that came before us.
We should focus on some new shoes.
Looks like somebody hit copy and paste.
오늘 안에 느바 갈 수 있을까?
Yeah, man, they even step the same.
Man, yo, your girl is a great writer.
저 핸드폰 보느라 정신
Tell
없어.
Coach I'll be in
마커스.
a minute.
What?
하프타임 10점 차 지고 있는 매드엔트스.
We
감독
gotta step
빡쳤다.
it up, y'all. We got 10 points to come back from. Look alive and start passing more.
You mean start passing to you?
I mean start turning the game up.
Oh, so if I give the ball to Howie every time, you'll be okay
Howie
with
not
that?
gonna make no shot.
Hey, don't drag me.
You only worried about this because you know that scout's in the stands again.
AI. Marcus has the matchup in this game. You know he has a point. You've seen it. If we're gonna win this, it has to go through him. Come on, bro.
팀워크가 박살났어.
Whatever you say, AI. We're behind you.
Marcus. Hey.
Pick and roll.
Want to beat these guys? Let's do it together. Pick and roll.
What's the catch?
No catch. I'm about winning. That's how we do it.
All right.
음, 10점 차. 나 5득점 1, 2바 1어시에 3점은 하나 들어갔네.
Welcome back, everyone, to Memphis. First half is in the books between the
빙
Hustle
그
and the
자체다.
Mad Ants.
And Memphis was
마커스한테 일단
able to
몰아줘야지.
jump out to an early lead, but you can't count out the very tough Mad Ants team.
I know this team has too much pride to not
Marcus,
come out
come,
swinging
come.
and try and even things up early on here.
Second half just getting going, so let's move on to the action.
아씨 젠장.
I have no doubt that Marcus Young will eventually get the call up. He's continued his
망했네.
development quite nicely here in the G League. Very talented guard.
And you watch the way that Marcus Young plays. Who do you see him compared to in the NBA?
That's a good question, Blake. He's definitely a lead guard type. I would say someone like D'Angelo Russell or Steve Franchise back when he played. That explosiveness and playmaking is really what connects the dots, right?
Yeah. Now here's AI. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
어떻게든 밀어줘야 되네.
Watch Marcus Young play.
아, 자유투
He just
이렇게 못
has an
넣어.
incredible burst with the ball.
And he has what I like to call sneaky speed. He'll surprise you or catch you off guard just when you think you know what he's up to and just go right by you.
And when Young is in control of himself, he's a special talent. Just a
Flash.
natural scorer who possesses a ton of confidence.
가운데.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Flash. Clock at 6.
그렇지.
Connor
아,
Trent
잘했다.
with the block.
NBA coaches, they just love to get defense out of the 5 spot. And seeing that block, it looks like Trigg can do that.
Here's Edwards. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in
몇
time.
점 차? 11점 차.
And here are the Mad Ants. They trail by 11. Pass to Randolph. Here's AI. Young with it. Defended by Edwards.
오케이, 일단 옷이 하나 챙기고.
Solid read from AI. When someone's open, he's good at getting it to them.
So it's the hustle now. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Well, one thing you know with the hustle is that they are going to be focused
저
all game.
1번이 약간
At
슈터
times, the group has been called
3점이 있는 것
motionless,
같은데.
but I think that's unfair. The hustle never get in their own heads, no matter if they have a big lead or a big deficit.
And I like that even keel attitude.
Yep, that goes.
A fine passer at his positions. Hawkins is good at recognizing when the defense has made a mistake, and he'll capitalize on it.
Knocked loose.
아, 이거 뺏기면 어떡하냐.
By Edwards. The finish.
에이.
And it's slammed in by Teddy Edwards.
Man, once he took off, the D, they didn't have any interest in getting in his way.
They did the right thing. Just give up the 2 points and move forward.
They just get out of the way. I would have got out of the way. When you play like AI has since arriving to the Mad Ants, you're bound to get some attention.
아, 마커스 안 좋아.
There are some NBA whispers that have started to surface. You figured it was just a matter of time with the way that he's been producing for this team.
Now here is Wade. Pass to Knight. To the middle. Here's Hawkins. It's rebounded by Young.
내가 득점을 해야 되나?
AI outside. Randolph with it. AI. Young. Hawkins covering. Back to AI.
아이 굿샷.
Yeah, and
따라가자 일단.
unfortunately,
불안불안하다. 10점 차.
the big story for the Mad Ants is the motel fire they were a part of recently. Happened in their last road trip. I know something like that can really get in the head of a team.
Memphis calls timeout. And with that fire you mentioned,
근데
still no
멤피스
word on what
2군인데
happened,
경기가
but hopefully some light
경기장이
is shed on it
빨간색이네.
soon.
Yeah, Blake, the important thing is that everybody is safe for the Mad Ants to come back.
뭐야 38대 54.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Evans. Conley. Outside Edwards. Now Evans.
아 이거 당했다.
Guarded
슈팅
by
같은.
Young. Evans no good.
And above all else, Coach Keller, he demands accountability, both on and off
아
the court.
3점.
Keller is fair, but he wants people to take
큰일났네요, 이거.
responsibility for themselves.
질 수도
That means on
있겠는데?
missed rotations on the floor and keeping out of trouble off of it.
Outside
아
Edwards.
낚였다.
Connects from downtown.
Buckets like that
안
have
풀린다,
been
안
hard
풀려.
to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in their shooting.
Sometimes it only takes 1 or 2 buckets to get things going. Maybe we're getting ready to pump a little life into this one.
Man, I certainly hope so.
The drive by AI. Clock at 4. Kept alive. And there's 2 points.
17점 너무 차이 난다 근데 점수가.
He's a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. That's what he brings to the table.
And with the hustle, you know you're going to get a lot of consistency. They just don't have off nights.
교체하고 들어왔더니.
Now here's Dedmon. Over Tatum. Dedmon good.
수비가 안 돼,
And he
수비가.
had great height separation there in the mid-range game. Excellent job taking advantage of that mismatch.
되겠노.
To the inside. Young. Yes, and it's
하나 더
AI
챙겨야
picking
되는데.
up the assist.
They have to keep Young pretty bottled up there, but it's tough to keep him from converting no matter how tight you are on him. He's got a great scoring instinct.
No doubt about it, the Memphis Hustle can play a very intimidating game of basketball.
The team comes at you in a measured and unrelenting way. It's like you're going up against a hive mind of players and coaches, and that's a daunting task.
Knight no good.
맞아.
Here's Young.
하.
Pass to Tatum.
오 대머리
To
아저씨.
finish the layup.
He's developed a lot of
15점.
tricks
아
over his
그래도
career,
시간이 너무 없다.
and Tatum's handle still look to the NBA worthy.
3점 막 때려박지 않는 이상은
The
힘들겠는데.
Hustle, they have a very versatile group of players. Many can sub in for each other during rotations, and it makes matching up easy.
Pass to Evans. Shoots over Randolph. And it's
와,
good.
잘 들어간다.
Time running down
너무
on the
잘하는데.
shot clock.
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
몇 점이야? 17점. 자꾸만.
To the paint. Here's Walker. And again, no good by Memphis.
나갔어,
And now
바꿨어.
that we've seen a good amount of AI, how do you think his growth has been?
야.
Well, AI has always had skill, but he's shown some great
첫
maturity
패배네.
since arriving to the Mad Ants. He looks like someone who is completely focused on improving his basketball career, wouldn't you say?
Beal, Trigg defending.
3쿼 들어왔을 때 조금이라도 따라갔으면
6 to shoot.
교체당했을 때 너무 점수가 멀어졌어.
To the middle. Flash can't hit. Here's Fort Wayne. 17-point game. Pass to Trigg. Yes, and it's AI picking up the
등급이라도
assist.
높게 받아야지.
Trigg's been developing his inside game, and easy to see he's making progress.
And they can just sit on the ball here.
Enjoy it. They've earned the win.
No doubt. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Inside. And here's
너무 잘한다 얘네.
lays it up and banks it in.
He's just so reliable, guys. His offense doesn't come and go. It's always there.
From deep AI, drills the three-pointer.
In
아쉽네
today's
아쉬워.
game, everyone has to be able to shoot the three. AI showing he has the distance.
4점 차.
And that's
마커스
the
빡쳤겠다.
horn. Memphis Hustle
스카우터
come away with the
들어왔는데.
win over the Fort Wayne Mad Ants.
Yeah.
젠장할.
Fell back in the first half. You knew that it was going to be a tough road for them to get a win. Credit to Memphis.
사거리 무한 이제 하나 찍혔네.
Their game plan and not trying
360원.
anything.
와 짜다 짜.
Nikki, hey.
Hi, yeah, first of all, this is totally fine. We can fix this. I only wanted people to know about the fire so that we could see that you guys had a rough night. You know, I thought it'd be a good story before or after a game, whether you won or lost. Mad Ants rise from the fire to play again.
Slow down. What are you talking about?
After I published the story, websites started posting links to the video. You should have told me what really happened. I never would have written
What
anything.
video?
I
What are you
didn't know
talking
there
about?
was a
What
video.
video? What?
Come on.
Come on. 걸렸어.
I've got this. I know how to
wait
handle
for me
this.
outside, okay?
Okay,
Wait for me
yes.
outside.
All right.
Don't say anything. Just watch this.
I'll light one end, you light the other.
Oh, no!
Yeah, I think it's time we,
Yeah, we're inside.
Okay, let's just say that this didn't happen.
What didn't happen?
Who posted this? Coach, I just think I should know who recorded this if
What
it's
did
going
I
to be treated
tell
like evidence.
What did I tell you when I took you on? I talked about discipline and control and respect. You don't have any discipline or control. You just lost my respect. You know what else? You lost your place on this team.
It's over. Everything I've worked for was just wasted, gone.
You can get past
맞아요.
this.
좀 전에 아까
Spin it,
터뜨렸어.
Look, I'm not some star player who just sent out a few bad tweets, Nikki. I'm nobody. When you're nobody, they have no reason. They need one reason just to say no, and I served it up. I served it right up to them.
Start over.
I'm sick and tired. I'm so sick of starting over. You said you wouldn't have written anything.
What are you talking
The
about?
video. You said if you knew about the video, you wouldn't have written anything. Is that true?
I don't like where this is going, AI.
But this is your job. This is what you do. You wrote the story, Nikki.
You think that
started
I'm
this.
going to ruin your career for a couple of
Do
retweets?
you know
What is
where
wrong
that
with
video
you?
came from?
What does it matter where it came
Because
from?
it had to be Marcus.
I don't know. You can check a couple original postings if you do some digging. So what?
You wrote the story, Nikki. You wrote it. People piled on, but you started this. You wrote it. This is your fault, Nikki. This is your fault.
This was a mistake.
What do you mean?
I told you the first night that we went out what my line was,
No,
and you
Nikki.
crossed it.
Okay, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Get out.
No, Nikki, I didn't
Find your
mean
own way
it.
back to Fort Wayne.
내려. 마커 선발 10분 적당하죠. 근데 경기 시간보다는 출전 시간이 중요하죠. 출전 시간.
Marcus the legend? Didn't even bother to change your username, did you?
You look upset.
You a snake.
Hey, man, I told you I would do everything I have to do to climb over you. And you just happen to be careless enough to turn your back on me.
경기 시간은 크게
You'd be
차이가
lying if you
차이가
said to
조금
yourself
있긴
that you
한데
wouldn't do the
난이도가
same
차이 있어요.
thing.
난이도.
So, checkmate. Game over.
Oh, man. I had a friend once tell me that people can recognize desperation just as quickly as talent. And I didn't listen to him. I mean, I knew he was talking to me, but I just figured, you know, just words. I didn't care. But I get it now. In this exact second, me running in here, hollering at you, getting caught up in all this, the league. Seeing you now is like, it's like looking in a mirror. And if that's what it takes, I don't want it. So yeah, man, you gonna get the call now, sure, but it won't last, Marcus. Teammates, coaches, they gonna smell it on you, all that fake hustle, that locker room chess. You're just gonna grind yourself straight back here to where you started. Just a sad weekend amateur, struggling to put a ball through.
Cool story, bro. Seriously, like, beautiful, amazing story. I liked it so much. I'm gonna text you a picture of my first game check. Why are you still here? We're done, right?
Yeah, man. We done.
You're done.
이제 미네소타 마지막 경기 남았나? 1분 안 돼요. 최소 5분밖에 안 돼요.
You didn't. You recorded that whole conversation?
I did.
He doesn't know I'm helping you, does he?
Listen, you made the right call by posting that video. Together, you and I, we're gonna do great things. No one I ever want to see him on another roster after this, unless it's like a local rec league.
랄로 바뀌었어요?
So, what do you think?
I got some old videos. I can make it work.
Yes.
What?
작당 모임 하나에.
Your name. What's your name?
This is AI coming at you from Indiana, all by way of China. It's just gonna be a matter of time before the NBA sees what I can do. Fort Wayne, I can't wait to kiss his sorry excuse for a town goodbye. Corey Harris, I'm coming for you. You're gonna be buried right next to Marcus Young. No, that's not me! Hey, excuse me, hey. Your busboy Zach Coleman, is he here?
No.
Well, when's he gonna be back? I need to talk to him.
I don't know. He's off in the NBA, living his dream, managing Marcus Young. We're all very proud.
Marcus Young?
Yes.
That's what he said?
Yes. Friendly piece of advice.
Fort Wayne, I can't wait to kiss his sorry excuse for a town goodbye.
I'd try to find somewhere else to eat.
I'm very excited to be here with the Spurs. I mean,
슈퍼스 간다 얘.
I'm also excited to experience the great town of San Antonio. It's a dream come true. Honestly, I'm really humbled by it all. It's the opportunity to be a part of such a great basketball legacy. Everything that Popovich is.
아니요, 어빙 똑같이 만든 거예요. 그냥 얼굴을 똑같이 만든 거야.
Don't forget Fort Wayne's most hated.
Right. Old boy at the burger stand even charged me full price today.
Earl? He never asks full price.
Uh-huh. And then he charged me extra for pickles. And he said, "Have a nice day, IA." Which I didn't totally get, but I assume was an insult.
Nah, I think that's just Earl. He calls me Bert. Even if I correct him, he's still like, "Have a great day, Bert."
So what y'all doing here?
News. You hear about this guy?
No. What?
Bought himself a fishing boat.
Yeah, it looks like I'm not gonna be getting that 12-man spot. So, it's over.
그래서 저 왼쪽 아저씨는 챔피언 반지 하나 있잖아.
Belly grow.
Got room for one more?
Hey, no way, man. I'm bored that thinking. It's a slippery slope to early bird specials and afternoon bingo games with blue hairs.
Oh, baby. That does sound good.
Look, I'm just saying. I don't know how to fish and I get seasick, but I learn pretty quick.
You're not listening to a word I've said, have you? Hey, you're not gonna spend your time wasting your career on a boat with me. AI.
I got no
Come on.
offers, man. Season's done for me. I don't know, man. Maybe my career's done.
We see right through it. You'll be screaming for a training camp in a month.
Doesn't matter how loud I scream if no one wants to hear it.
Read this.
What is it?
An article. I'm about to publish it on the tape that Zach and Marcus made.
Wait. The audio? You were able to...
I made a couple calls. I had an engineer friend of mine prove that your rant was edited.
아이디가 되게 신기하네. 저 뭐야?
This is... Nikki,
파로? 파로?
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank you.
well, what they did was wrong, and they deserve to be called out.
Look, Nikki,
Wherever you end up, try and remember this place. These faces. Make sure they stay a part of you.
Hello?
아 저거 저 왜 저래 옷 저 빨간 옷 최악이다. 시카고.
Have trouble finding me?
Kind of hard to miss, bruh.
Now, you showed me something back in Shanghai when you helped me up from that dump. I knew the idea of a bigger picture was in you. I'm sure things got awkward in LA, but I've been checking your season here and there. You look good. Focused. On point. And then...
Didn't work out the way I hoped. That's all.
I knew something was off. I called Tatum. He told me what happened, about how you set him up against a dragon, how you sacrificed in front of the scouts, how you let Marcus shine in Hoosier Gym. So I checked the tape.
Yeah, what'd you think?
We got one game left this season. It's for the 8th spot in the playoffs.
플레이오프 8위 자리가 있대. 아 이게 새로 생긴 그 저건가요 그러면? 이건 없었던 거지.
Every game putting up bigger numbers. If he's playing at 100, he's gonna roll us.
기억이 안 나지 이
Our guy who
장면은.
usually guards him is out, so we figured you might want to take him. You know his weaknesses, and that's why you're here. Trial. One game.
원래 있었어요?
Show us
기억이 안
what you
나지.
got. If you shut him down, you seize your opportunity. You'll be in the league to stay. Have your choice of teams next season.
하긴 뭐 중간에 새로 생길 리가 없고 그죠? 왜 기억이 안 나지 나는?
One more time. What do you say?
I won't let you down.
The Lakers aren't doing me a favor, AI. You earned this.
그때 미네소타였는데. 그래서 좀 달라서 기억이 안 나는 건가?
Don't overextend.
Marcus will make the mistakes if you let him flow to you naturally.
Man, I am nervous.
I know. It'll keep you on edge, okay? Visualize. Execute.
So, how's Fort Wayne?
Cold. Snowy.
지면 어떻게 됩니까 경기? 난 그때 이겼던 것 같은데 미네소타로.
This is your time, AI. Take it.
1년 더 써가야 되나?
Just wish this wasn't over.
It's not over. It's just, we'll just be something else.
Will I see you again?
I hope so.
AI.
Oh, Stackhouse, hey.
It's good to see you.
You too.
Just wanted to congratulate you.
Thank you. Listen, I know we didn't get off to a great start.
Are you kidding? I didn't have to deal with your drama. Now I'm lousy with hoagies. Best of every world.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad.
And I just wanted to announce you have a starting place in the lineup for South Bay.
What?
I'm yanking your chain.
Oh, okay.
You get out there and knock them dead tonight. Laker.
Thank you.
Now's the hard part. You gotta stay here.
이게 이제 프렐류드 마지막 경기죠. 하루에 끝낼 수 있구나.
No, man, I already told you. Marcus Young does not appear for anything less than
저 자식
$50,000.
만났네.
Well, does he get to keep the ride? Okay. Yeah, he'll think about it.
뒤통수로 한 대 때려줘야 돼.
You get better reception outside.
Nah, it's okay. I did what I needed to do. Everything good?
Yeah. It's great, man.
That's great. Awesome. Wow. Look at you. I'm
I thought
proud
Marcus
of you.
was an easier coat to ride.
Oh,
So you
hold
threw
on.
me away the second you realized I had other plans than being a mercenary, take no prisoners killer.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about here.
Only you could have helped Marcus edit that audio.
Look, man. I want you both to succeed, but sometimes you gotta make a choice.
This area is for players, staff, and approved guests only. You none of those.
It's a business, man.
Not if I can help it.
And one of the feel-good stories of the year, the emergence of AI, worked his way through the cheap
햄스터 닮은 햄스터 닮긴 닮았네. 어.
but he's a great prospect. Trust me,
짭든
this guy's
짭든.
like double-sided tape. He gonna be sticking, alright? AI's first taste.
NBA 첫 경험. 가자. 마카스 영과 슈퍼스 상대로 승리를 해라. 삐뿔 이상의 팀 동료 평가를 받아 당신의 입지를 증명하세요.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
이제 이게 나오네.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're
에이슨
wrapping up
르브론
the
잡혀
NBA
있나요, 여기?
regular season in style here on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles
코리에리스.
Lakers playing against the San Antonio Spurs.
20득점이
Checking out the
미쳤네.
Spurs. They're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like
알들이지.
to make a
와,
splash
코리에리스가
over
저
the next
정도야?
few games.
레이커스에서 싸가지 저거.
Good luck, Marcus.
Please. Enjoy your first and last game in the league, chump.
이게 1718 시즌이에요? 카와이 있어 그러면 여기?
Two conference rivals C-Web squaring off tonight. A little extra. You can feel.
잉그램, 쿠즈마, 로페즈, 아이제 토마스 맞네. 조시아트, 포프, 주박, 르브론 없을 때네. 알들이지. 데니 그린. 오, 카와이도 없네요. 뭐 좀
Riding on this one.
빠져 있네
Yeah,
애들이.
you know how the conference rival games go. These games
카와이랑.
can mean a lot at the end of the season when you're talking about playoff seeding, tiebreakers, all that good stuff. And
막아주지,
never been anything
마커스.
wrong, in my opinion, with a little mutual dislike. I mean, there are no friends when you step between these lines.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the floor for San Antonio. Inside Aldridge and Gasol.
코리에리스.
Young is out there with Green, and it's Anderson in at the small forward. Passes it to Young.
스위치. 아, 알드리지 못 막는데 이거.
Outside Gasol. Here's Aldridge.
너무 가혹한 현실 아니냐?
And the assist goes to Gasol.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup.
AI kicks to Kuzma. Here's AI.
아이고 샷.
Banked in off the glass.
And it's not hard to see AI out there in an NBA uniform and not be reminded of that huge dunk he pulled off while playing in China. I still remember that play going viral.
Yeah, Greg, he was the talk of basketball after pulling off that dunk, and it actually helped him kickstart his path to the NBA. It's incredible, isn't it, how a dunk can change a career. Here's Ingram.
어시로 먹고 들어갑시다.
His first shot this game.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make him earn those points at the stripe.
Now, here's Aldridge. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He got his tail off down low.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start tonight.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken second overall back in 16. Was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
And here is Harris. After Marcus Young made that last three-pointer. Ingram kicks to Harris. Five to shoot.
아, 너무 무리하는데 코리 해리스.
And the baseline jumper no good. To the inside, Young.
아이고.
Slammed in by Young.
And how about the leaping ability of Young? Takes off for these dunks with such ease. That's just something you can't teach.
Now, here's AI. On the wing, Corey Harris.
나이스. 2점인가요? 3점. 나이스.
And Corey Harris, a star player in college, a very polished product when he came into the NBA, and he just looks like a natural leader out there on the floor.
Harris quickly becoming, Greg, one of the bigger names and stars in the NBA. I know this team was simply ecstatic to land him on draft day, and he's a big part of their future. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Zubats is checked in for
이제 나왔다가 슈팅가
comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Thomas subbed in for Harris. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Laverne, he's checked in for Gasol.
랜들.
Gay comes in for Kyle Anderson. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. And Murray's subbed in for Young. Here's Hart. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Zubats.
오, 주박.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Spurs trail by 6.
홈빨이 있나 본데 우리.
Here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. His big point of emphasis was that they have to be smarter at the offensive end. He thought both of the losses were due to poor decision-making. Missing the open man, getting baited into taking bad shots. He feels that at their best, they have to have high percentage scoring opportunities and finish strong. Kevin?
David, thank you. Sounds like shooting is what he's concerned with
샷
most early
3점
on.
괜찮은데
Yeah,
원래.
they're looking for a controlled, patient offense today, and the key to that will be shot selection.
Oh, it's ball movement. The key is everybody has to stay involved on offense. The best way to get good shots is to make sure the defense can't focus on any one player.
주박.
To AI.
랜들.
Lakers passing it around. Here's Hart.
픽.
And Thomas has it in the corner.
아 이제 아 리바 잡는 줄 알았다.
By the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
백코트 하는데 체력을 많이나 써버렸네.
The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
저 지노빌리인가요 설마? 맞네, 지노빌리네.
road, you have to be aggressive and try to disrupt them out of their normal routine.
And so the first quarter is in the books.
9대 13. 나쁘지 않군.
The NBA game drawing fans from every culture. And Pau Gasol definitely.
I always notice the fans that
The game going global. A platoon swap here
역전당했어.
for the
3점 차.
Lakers.
뭐 한 거야?
Look now for San Antonio.
와, 빠르다 씨.
Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers trail by 3.
I mean, you talk about the mystique and allure of Los Angeles. The Lakers are undoubtedly the #1 show in LA. Truly one of the great franchises in the NBA.
On the floor for San Antonio. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Green is out there with Young. And it's Anderson in at the 3
체력이
spot.
문제구만, 체력이.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Gasol. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
쿠즈마 빨리 돌아,
With the
쿠즈마.
legacy and the history of the Los Angeles Lakers comes the pressure to win.
Well, for the organization, they have to be the best. I mean, they have no qualms about going
믿을 건
out and
쿠즈마다
going
여기.
to get a big-time free agent. The players up to the front office, everyone in LA feels the pressure to win.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by Corey Harris.
코리 해리스.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
에이, 인그램 3점 아니지.
You have to be a little more disciplined.
Inside, the pass to Young. 1:14 left to play here in the second quarter.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
해리스. 아이고 좋아.
Good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
The Lakers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Spurs trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
He kicks it to Green. 51 seconds left now here in the second. Drops in the tray. Gasol's got 7 points.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
AI passes to Lopez. Back to AI.
아, 출발이 늦었다.
In the corner, it's Ingram. From deep.
인그램 진짜 안 들어가네, 3점.
His second miss. He's now 1 for 3.
아이고 아깝다.
Been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to
스틸할 수
add up.
있었는데.
24 seconds left in the first half. And Young, here we go. The feed to Aldridge. Down low. They kick it out to Green. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Pass to Young. Clock at 6. Back to Aldridge. Lets the 3 fly. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at AI, in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the kind of leadership he provides, the pinpoint passing, we saw it all there on display in that first half.
Well, as a finisher, you're expected to play in that kind of environment because you know you could get the ball
아,
in.
쿠즈마 여기 서주면 딱
Ingram
좋을
is out
텐데.
there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's AI. Then it's Brooke Lopez. And it's Harris in at the 2 spot. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half.
무리했다 이건.
You know, when it comes to ongoing contract negotiations, C-Web, how distracting did you find it for those players and for yourself to deal with all that going on?
It can be very distracting if you allow it to take over. What I would suggest for players in those situations, whether you're a restricted free agent or a free agent, I would give you one piece of advice, and I think LeBron has epitomized this. Don't talk about it.
아, 잘못
Don't
걸렸다.
talk
픽이 안
about what
걸렸어.
team or what pending teams or what city you like to to go swimming in, or you and your wife visit in the summer, because all that does is create confusion. All it does is send a message to fans and other players
무빙으로 때려 넣어도
thinking about
들어가는구나.
something that you can't control at that time. And so usually I think you should go introspective. You should work as hard as you can to improve and to get better. But that is something that definitely can distract you. And so hopefully you have a great layer of people that can be
쫄깃쫄깃한데요, 점수 차이가 1점 차.
outside noise. The contract is going to be what it's going to be, and the only way you can continue to prove your worth is by going out there and executing every day on the court.
Good stuff. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustment.
아, 작탄 때 교체 안 해도 되니까 좋다. 마이리그 할 때는 바쁜데 마커 할 때는 그냥 쭉쭉 넘어가니까 좋네. 6점 차.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Lakers leading by 5. AI kicks to Lopez. Back to AI. It's in and he's very efficient. 5 for 6 on the game.
And up until very recently, AI was grinding away in the G League. And from what I hear, he made a lot of progress with his approach to the game and fine-tuning his skill set.
And more, Greg, there are players who just figure it out when they get in the G League.
아, 뭐냐 이거.
AI is the next player to make a successful leap. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Randall, and it's Ingram in for Caldwell Pope. And San Antonio with the change here too. Gasol's checked in. It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by AI. Young finds Gasol. Over Harris. Off the left rim and out.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
야, 해리스 잘한다.
Coming on the assist by AI. AI's got assist number 5 here tonight. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead.
11득점.
And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of
아티스트
our
어시 하나
fourth quarter
들어갔다.
coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for the Spurs. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Young is out there with Green.
Nice
and it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's AI. Pass to Kuzma.
안으로 들어오는 애들이 없네. 잘 속네 저거.
Ingram kicks to Harris.
체력이 없다 체력이. 치고 들어야 돼.
And Kuzma has it in the corner.
빨리 좀 죽인다. 와우, 쿠즈마 3점.
The lead to double digits. Kuzma's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Lakers. And so Green will bring it up for the Spurs. Young outside. Back to Aldridge. That free
Nice
throw,
team.
no good. And the second free throw, good. Lakers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. The wide open look here for Kuzma. 3-pointers off the mark. Spurs trail by 11. From 18 feet away, they get it back. Anderson with the ball.
그때는 저거라서 가솔이 있어가지고 알드리지가 파포로 나오는구나.
The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Feeds away.
나이스.
Turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
이때가 론조 들어왔을 때구나. 근데 론조 없네.
Harris outside. Kicks it to AI. He dishes it to Ingram. Left side Harris over Green.
해리스 뭐 거침없이 그냥 슈팅 날려버리네.
A guy like that open, lucky break there for the D.
Young outside. There's
수비.
the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Look, that matches his three-point total from the first half. He had one in the first, now he's got one in the second.
3점 하나 줄게.
Timeout called the Lakers.
뭐야?
Keep it tight. Don't let up on Marcus. You got that?
Yeah, we clear. I understand.
거의 주장이네 여기서 코리 해리스.
Bring it in.
Let's do it.
Ready? Break.
벌써 시간이 저렇게 3분 남았구나.
And the Lakers with possession here. And a wide open look for AI. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And you talk about getting thrown into the fire.
5분이 짧긴
We're seeing
짧다.
the first NBA minutes for AI in one of the biggest games of the season. This team must believe in him to look his way with everything on the line.
And if you follow the news, you might have heard the story of how AI came to land on
야,
this
플루터야?
as
아니면
pressure-packed
뭐지
a
저건?
debut as it gets. And AI has to be both
멋있게 들어갔네.
terrified and elated right now.
아이솔 계속 땡기네.
Young outside. Outside for Gasol. Spurs passing it around. Shots good from Young.
You know, effective from the interior. Young is someone who looks to score once he's that close.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
야 이거 매치업이 실화야?
AI with it. Gasol covering. AI from long range. Rebound by Young. Young's got his 6th rebound on the night. Over AI. That's short off the rim. Lakers leading by 10.
나이스 잉그램.
Oh man, he's just toying with the D. Look how well AI sees everything that's going on around.
The Spurs have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Young.
빠르다.
Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's AI. Kuzma.
어시챙기자 어시. 더블.
Kuzma's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
요 브룩 로페즈.
By Lopez.
코리 해리스 아주.
AI outside. Pass to Harris. Back to AI. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
아우
And he
엔드원
makes the bucket,
좋고요.
gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
No question as to which team gave the better effort
잘했다,
tonight.
진짜.
A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Lakers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And they've
NBA
really had
들어오면
a
안
dominant
들어가는군.
run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for AI.
Their offense had a great flow to it because of how well he was moving the ball. His assists were way up there. He kept everybody moving, working to get open.
And with AI teaming up with Harris,
완벽했다.
it's actually a throwback to their collegiate days together.
And you know, Harris was the star of that team, but AI, he carried his own weight, no doubt about it, in that deep tournament run. I know they've had some issues in the past, but they must have put things behind them to team up together now here in the NBA.
깔끔하구만. 복수전을 했어.
He's as good as they come from there.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season.
Hey, Big Toonie. Hey, I didn't think I'd see you here.
I'm here as a fan, not as a scout. Thanks for the show.
Hey, man, so what you think? Am I running yet?
Hey, this is just the beginning, kid. But you're going to have a lot of teams to choose from this summer. I'll make sure of it. Welcome to the NBA.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
드디어 NBA 무대를 친구들 왔어.
I'm just here to check out the new talent. This is the future of the game right here. Hey, stop recording my face, bro. This is your boy, right? This is a star.
Hey, you had a tremendous game tonight, and I'm sure there'll be many more to come. But let's start with your name first. AI. What does that stand for?
It's my name.
간간히 플루터가 들어가는구나. 800점. 바로 팀 선택으로 넘어가나? 2,400원. 와, 돈 많이 벌다. 자유계약.